everyone. We are live. It's members night, Sunday night. The time is right for members. Smash the like button. You know, we got 10 viewers. We got RJ, Brian, Anthony, Little Movie Perp, Chris. Maybe we'll do, if we ever get to 69 likes for Isaac on a live stream, maybe I will do, eventually do karaoke song. It's never going to happen, though. We never got it while we're live. Can we get it while we're live? I don't think so. Not with 8 viewers. But we're still going to now we got 4. Now we're still going to have some fun, though. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's also... I got to remember that at the top of the show is when I share the mailbag, members mailbag. It's an added benefit for 99 cents and up for you viewers that or members that may not be able to make the live streams to feel included. So on the replay, you can get your question or topic answered. So we'll do that first. Well, we'll ask how everyone is first. I'm sorry. RJ, how are you doing, bro?
I'm okay. You know, did a stream earlier today and chilled. It's been a pretty relaxing Sunday.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
All right, that's great. Yeah, thanks for multi-streaming it. I really like Marvel Mania. I love what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, we did the first episode today, and then we'll do another one on Tuesday. And then another one probably, I don't know. I gotta do a Doctor Strange review and spoiler cast. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Brian, how are you doing, man?
I am doing well. Had a pretty decent day. It was the last day of a regional volleyball tournament that they had across the street. So we were super busy. So glad that's over with, and time to move on to less busy times. But yeah, no, I'm all right. Just work basically. I'm trying to get tickets for Doctor Strange on Friday.
Oh, okay, cool.
IMAX or IMAX 3D?
Go with the IMAX. Don't do 3D. 3D is a waste of money.
I love 3D.
All right.
Well, 3D.
Not for your first viewing.
The first Doctor Strange was definitely worth it for the 3D. That's one of my best 3D movies on my TV.
And
RJ,
Hey,
are you
Ruby
gonna watch?
900.
Are you gonna watch Avatar in 3D?
Depends. I don't know. I don't trust my theaters to actually do it right.
Ooh, I can get a mid-level seat right in the middle Friday afternoon. Oh yeah.
Just also to let everyone know, I will be away next weekend, so no members stream, no to the max, unless I get home early Sunday night. Maybe members stream if I get home early, but I'm not sure. I'm opening. My mother's been begging me to open the cottage because she's homebound, but one place she does go, she goes to the lake with my dad and stays in the cottage at the lake. It still is in the house, but she loves it up there. Loves to bring her dog there, Rosie. So I will be away next weekend. Anthony, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. I can't wait to see Doctor Strange's Avatar's pictures that came in earlier in the morning was amazing.
Yeah, I was spoiled with something already. I'm not even going to talk about it, but yeah, Ryan.
Can I just say real quick? Please, zero tolerance policy with spoilers. I don't care what leaked or came out on Twitter. Please be respectful.
If anyone sees Marcus Cruz, come in the chat. Immediately tell us. And tell Marcus. Marcus, no spoilers because
You're cruising for a bruising, Marcus.
Yeah, you're cruising for a bruising. Thank you, Little Movie Perp.
I bet he's happy right now.
Thanks for joining us, Little Movie Perp. It's been a while. Appreciate you.
Yeah. I've been watching you guys though. I decided to just jump on this one.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. You could also happy for you to join more streams too. Appreciate that.
For sure.
Chris.
Yes.
How are you doing, man?
I am good. I've had a great Sunday.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I almost lost track of time. I barely got here. I was gaming, relaxing after I ran some errands earlier today. Got some groceries.
Game on the PS5.
What's that?
Game on the PS5.
Actually, the system I game on the most is my Series X.
Oh, shitbox. Okay.
Because Game Pass, and then they have a lot of good deals on the marketplace. And I've been addicted to getting achievements. I love the gamer score. You know, not just trophies. I don't know what it is about the Xbox. I'm up to 40,000 now. I passed Brian.
I am
Or
at.
maybe I didn't pass Brian yet.
I know I'm at like 38 something.
Mhm.
But that goes all the way
I'm
back.
at almost like 8,000.
on
2006,
Gamerscore.
bro.
Wow, guys,
That's-
I am at my gamer score is 71,182.
All right. Wow,
Yeah.
Chris. Well, I got to add you on Xbox, and then when Halo Infinite or co-op comes out, I want to do that. Maybe with Xeno too. 'Cause
That's
Xeno
the last two games I've been playing. The ones I play the most are Halo Infinite. The story mode is really good, and I play NASCAR a lot.
Hey, we have 19 viewers. Remember to smash the like button. If we get to 69, that's for Isaac. My wife just then came downstairs when I said that. If we get to 69, potentially I will do karaoke. No, I will do karaoke. If we get 69 likes on a live stream, that never happens.
Do we get to pick the song?
We already did Raining Blood by Slayer. No, I don't know what we're gonna do. What do you guys do?
Hear about this. The panel gets to pick the song, not me. But then,
Excellent.
if someone super chats, they could veto it, and I'd have to do that song. But
Ooh, I like that.
But maybe, either way, I'm gonna have to do a song. But that's the only way. Wow, my buddy has a gamer score like 200K.
Yeah,
You
that's
know who was
crazy.
you know
damn.
who was really good at collecting trophies on PlayStation was Nick from Nick and Lex. He's like a trophy hunter.
Yeah, I do. I'm an achievement hound too, but I 200,000. You're talking. That's 10 years of nonstop gaming.
360
Every day. Like, yeah, you don't even know how long it
Hardcore.
takes.
Xbox 360s. Yep.
Yeah, it's fun. I love seeing that little green achievement thing pop up. Even more so.
200K. I would bet money it took at least 10 years. At
I
least.
mean,
Alright,
I'd say 90% of my gamer score is from the 360 though.
Hmm.
Offline. Like I didn't play any online games.
Oh,
Yeah, it was terrible.
well, let's
I bet
get
most
to
of my
the.
achievements are from offline.
Let's get to the members benefit right at the beginning is the mailbag, and Chubby Teddy. I want to get Chubby Teddy onto the max. Chubby Teddy said maybe his wife would even come on stream, which would be fun if we get those two together as a guest, which would be awesome. Which Batman would you like to see fight Man-Bat first, Batfleck or Battinson?
Oh, that's a good. Damn, that's a
Man-Bat.
Good,
I don't know who I
Who's
would like.
Man-Bat?
Who's
That
Man-Bat?
that was from like the.
That's the monster. It's a monster. It's like a
Oh,
guy
yeah,
who
yeah,
acts
it's
like
like the
himself.
werewolf
Well,
That
I
is-
will say I could see it easier because Ben Affleck's Batman already fought off against parademons, so that's more. So I see it more.
I think
plausible.
Man-Bat fits more in the Pattinson realm, to be honest. I could see that
Okay.
fight.
Oh no.
Because
Because with Batfleck, he would murder Man-Bat in 2 seconds. Yeah.
What's that little movie for? Did you say
He
something?
would try to make it a pet at first because he was a weirdo. I love that idea.
That's possible.
Oh,
Madison try to
awesome.
get that man back.
Hey, Reyes here.
Hey, what's up, Rhea?
Hey, how are y'all doing? Happy Sunday.
Oh, we're doing
Good.
We're having a good time here, just chilling, getting ready back for the work week. You have a good weekend?
I did, yeah. Yesterday I was out with my aunt and we had a good time, ate lunch, shopped. It was really nice. And I was just over on Tim's Talks panel talking about Moon Knight episode 5, who I totally think Tim would vibe really well on your channel, Max. I don't know if he's ever been a guest here, but
Oh yeah,
I think-
yes. It's
I
been
think
a
in the
while,
future.
but-
Yeah, he's totally chill. Always down to talk with people with different opinions. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I would definitely have him again. You're rocking a certain MME shirt. I appreciate that, Rhea.
Yeah, isn't it the cutest?
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Rhea has the merch.
Yeah,
Dang,
Yeah.
nice.
there you go.
Yay.
I wish
That's
to
good.
procure that shirt now.
Good job, Rhea. She designed it for me. Really appreciate that.
Don't
It's
forget
on
to
a-
hit that join button, or if you're on mobile, go to the channel page, get the URL, then to do /join on your browser to join. I know it's a bunch of extra steps, but please join the channel. It's only 99 cents and it helps a lot.
Oh wow, she's a professional,
Right?
Isn't she good? So we had
Promoting.
some.
Professional shill.
Yeah, professional show. decided that I for now at least I'm doing mailbag questions at the beginning of each live stream. So Chubby Teddy left a question: which Batman would you like to see Man Bat fight first, Batfleck or Pattinson? Now, honestly, Man Bat is not my first villain that I want to see either Batman fight, but I would still pick Batfleck. RJ was saying that he thinks Pattinson would fit more. Brian,
well, because Batfleck would kill Man Bat in like 2 seconds. It wouldn't really be a fight.
Oh, come on, bro. He's not a killer. Stop it.
No, I'm just saying, like, he would like beat Man Bat really quick because he's fought monsters before.
It depends.
Boy. Like, Pattinson hasn't fought a monster before. I'd be interested.
He'd be scared too. Pattinson would be scared. And I can even imagine the inner monologue of what he's talking about. So, oh my God, that's a real man.
Hey, we got 28 viewers. Something else we're trying differently, Rhea, is I'm not one for karaoke, but if we get Isaac, because Isaac's not feeling well, if we get the Magic 69 while we're live, I'm going to have to sing a karaoke song. So at the end of the stream.
Well, we need to get 69 viewers first. So let's work on that. Share the stream out, everybody.
Yeah, so
wait,
20.
Do you do karaoke requests like for super chats? Like another friend of the channel?
Yeah, so yes, I am gonna sell out for sure.
Yes.
like Matt Jarbo. I know we're talking now. Yes,
I love those segments though. Those are those, and then like the voicemails. I love those segments on channels. So yeah.
Yeah. So how it's gonna work is the panel will pick the song for me. But if someone super chats, they veto the panel, and I'll have to do the super chat. So. All right. So, DL.
What if the panel super chat?
DL, even though you're not a member, you're part of the team, so you could pop on. So he's part of Team MME for sure. I didn't mean to. Maybe I phrased that in a. DL is very important to the channel. Great member of MME. So join if you'd like. DL is maybe.
It's only 99 cents to join. I'll pop the link in the chat for folks.
Yeah. Ruby 900. Hey Rhea. Hey, Jade. How's it going, Jade? All right. Ashley's here. All right. So, Brian, what did you think about that member's mailbag question? Who would you rather see go against Man Bat?
I lack the context to provide a proper answer. Unfortunately, I don't.
You don't remember Man Bat from the animated series?
No.
Okay.
He wasn't
a giant bat. It's a giant bat. That's the context.
He wasn't BBS and doing just in
Arkham Knight. Did you play Arkham Knight?
No, I didn't.
The puppy got a hold of my router.
I'm kind of a normie when it comes to DC, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I don't know how to like gauge power levels of Man Bat versus Batman, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Anyone else want to make a pick, and then we'll get to the next member, Anthony.
I like him too. I love Batfleck. That would be a cool villain, but I gotta see it with Pattinson. I think he'll be a cool villain to see on that universe to fight him.
Little movie perp. RJ, do you have any comments for Chubby Teddy's member mailbag question?
Like I said, I think Pattinson would be cool to see, but I wouldn't mind either. I mean, I'm fine with either or.
Okay. Chris, Eddie.
I don't know enough about Man Bat, so
Chubby Teddy, you stumped the panel with the Man Bat. I know what you're talking about. Eddie, do you know Man Bat?
Yes.
Oh well, thanks, Eddie. Thanks. Who do you think he would go better against, Pattinson or Batfleck as a villain? That was Chubby Teddy's question.
Probably Batfleck, because I'm pretty sure they're straight away from the superhero stuff in Matt Reeves' universe, I guess.
That's true. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. All right. Let's see what other questions we have here.
You might want to refresh if people are adding more questions too.
Sure. Let me see. All right. Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah, darn you, Rhea. Okay. All right.
I couldn't resist.
All right.
Look at Rhea. I mean, all
breaking
sneaky.
News. Jade says all versions of Man Bat can stop Man Bat. Okay.
Wait,
I
what did
think
you
they
say?
don't-
Wait, what did you say? Matt?
All
What
versions
happened?
of Bat. All breaking news. Well, let's
Breaking
go to the
news.
source. Yeah, let's go to the source then. Let's go to Tony. Props to Tony. I'll be real. I honestly get a lot of my news from Tony. It's the truth. So let's go to Tony's video. This is bad to me.
Wait,
are we skipping everyone else's questions to jump right into this?
There weren't that many questions.
We're going to get to all the questions. We're going to get to all of them.
I had a very valid question.
Sure.
I saw the Miko on eBay for 200.
Something that also happened was GameStop sold the Atari VCS for 100, and I missed it.
I did too. I was like, kind of like, oh, should I do it? Should I do it? And then I blinked, and then it was sold out.
That broke the retro reimagined market because no one's going to want to buy it for 400 again.
For real.
And I think, honestly, the Amico had something to do with their decision to sell it off because they weren't making a lot of. My speculation is they probably were not making a lot of sales on the the Atari VCS, and then the Amico was a disaster for them. They're like, we're getting out of this retro reimagined market. It's not doing anything. It's not selling enough, and then they broke the market with that sale.
Well, just like a slight pivot off of that point, I do feel like the warehouse space was definitely a factor in that. Like these units were probably sitting there for like almost 2 years and not selling at MSRP. So they're just like, we need to, get more room for, stuff that's actually going to sell, like Xbox Series X's and PS5s and stuff. So I think that's why, because when merchandise just sits in a warehouse or sits on a store shelf, that's losing money. You got to flip it as soon as possible. So that's why you see things go on sale so fast, like games and not necessarily consoles as often, but yeah, that's my speculation there.
Yeah, I think that. No, I really wanted it for that because it's really. I like the controllers a lot. I like the retro reimagined joystick controller.
Yeah, think about this though. So like Amazon and Best Buy, they also still sell these units. So potentially we might see these go on sale again. I don't know if it's going to be like that bottom price of $99.
You know what it was?
But other places are just sitting on these $400 MSRP boxes too.
Yeah. Hey, we're up to 37. I'm serious. I mean, I think people want to see me do karaoke. It's not my favorite thing to do,
likes.
But I will do anything for likes.
Why 69 likes?
Because for
69,
Isaac,
really?
Isaac loves 69 likes. Yes, he always asks. We haven't really got 69 while he's on a live. And he's not feeling well. He's a little under the weather. But this is breaking news. And props to Tony for bringing it up here. Hold on.
Also shout out to another friend of the channel, Silent Scotty. He's unfortunately caught COVID, so yeah, he's feeling under the weather. He was in my chat earlier and mentioned it, so I'm not like sharing info, but like that he didn't feel comfortable sharing.
Yeah, so like he caught it a few times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, but yeah, just like sending well wishes to all our friends.
No, that doesn't make it any less severe. I'm just saying.
COVID is still around.
Silent Scotty. But I think I was on a stream where he was saying that he got it before. Wow. Yeah. I still wear my mask out because I go take care of my parents, but I mean, lots of people don't. And I haven't got the booster, the second booster. I don't know. But thanks everyone for joining us. So let's get to this breaking news. I'm way late. I'm sorry, RG. Had perfect timing there. But this is. I do want to discuss this because it's very weird. It's very weird because all right, let's get to it. Here's Tony. I did thumbs it up. I thumbs it up. I'm never I did unsub him once before, but I subbed him again. He does do good work.
Hey man, that's cool. Everybody rage unsubs at one point in time.
Never duplicated Tony TGD, and I'm joined by Gary, and of course Ninja King. We're gonna be talking about in television Amico. The European president has apparently moved on. But before we get into that, we're going to, of course, ask you to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Now that you've done that, let's get into it. Gary, Ninja Kitty, was this a surprise for you? Was this something you saw coming?
Total surprise for me. I didn't think I thought he'd last up until the end with Tommy and Phil.
No, here's my initial thoughts, Rhea, because you brought this up. Is he was the only one that delivered a product. He got the physical boxed editions made, regardless of whether you think it's the
$2 product.
And
He also got them the German grant money.
yes, he also got them the German grant money, where most of the games that were almost finished came from. So this is significant. Does that mean?
So you're saying that every game is done?
No,
not at all. None of them potentially.
I honestly think the only way this potentially could get made is if they do lay off everyone they can.
Okay, Marcus, relax.
And go in the manufacturing. Marcus, no spoilers tonight, bro. No spoilers.
He's you're kind of on blast for sending them to people unsolicited, and that's not cool.
Yeah, Marcus,
It is not cool to do that.
All right, I'm putting you in a time. Well, one more, Marcus.
And you know, Marcus, you were just starting to grow on me, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll calm down. We're just gonna
starting to like you.
Yeah. Okay, Marcus, no leaks, please. Yes. If you do one more leak, you're blocked for good. That's for anything.
Look at Ashley, all caps.
Yeah, for real. Like I already got it. So yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, like everybody.
No leaks, or else we send the plumber after you.
Yeah, and I don't want to block people. It's not like a thing I love to do, but I will do it because it ruins people's joy.
It's the first thing people want to do. Why can't you guys just come in and be like, "Hey, Max, your mask looks shiny today," or "Hey, Rhea, you were killing it on Spiral earlier." No, everybody wants to jump right in and like drop spoilers, man. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
it's like the Doctor Strange. I mean,
all right, he apologized. Okay, but Marcus, we're serious, bro.
No spoilers, little dude.
That's it. That's the last warning.
Can we just wait until everybody see the movie on May?
But this is okay. To get back to the Miko, this is significant because of his connections. Hans, I think, did the most for the company besides Alvarado. I honestly think that. It says Caden. Oh,
where's Cameron? What's Cameron doing?
All right, so it's significant. I think. Where I was saying if it actually goes into production, I think they lay everyone off, actually make the console, and then file for bankruptcy once they get the costs for production. I don't know how they can move forward from there. I just don't see it's coming out.
Max, it's going to be one of those cautionary tales. If they do get a few consoles out, they're going to end up being worth a shitload of money later on down the line because they're going to be so rare.
Yeah, but
but I don't.
I just wish it would be. I honestly would like an official. It's over or something because it's getting to that point. But yeah, let's just watch. We're not going to watch the whole video. Let's watch like 2 minutes in.
If you want to play it on like 1.5 or something like that.
That would be good. Yes.
Because they talk really fast like this.
Max, so will you buy it if they release it?
Oh yeah, if they've released
it.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, I will too. Yeah, of course. I'm all about the right.
Well, what about the games?
I already have the games.
We have the games.
Is it signed by Tommy?
They don't have the console. It's the funny. Max, Max,
Tommy?
show everybody your games, please.
I don't. I finally put them upstairs.
All right, because it's crazy. Him and Ray got a stack of games and nothing to play them on.
Max, is it signed by Tommy?
In there.
Gosh.
Is it signed by Tommy or no?
Well, I wanted to get everything signed by Tommy. I don't know how plausible that is now. Regardless of what happened, thoughts that Tommy, his father, did pass. Just to give.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's what he said.
Yeah. So
best wishes for sure.
Yeah. So that's not, and I do know that he wanted to. He's very passionate with him and his family, and he kind of wants to do things. He has these grand ambitions to keep with his family in mind when he does these things and these goals.
So he doesn't work in the company no more.
It's weird. Like he stepped down as president. He does have some say, but I think the other people have more say of what goes on now. But I don't know what's going on. Let's get to Tony. He covers this. Let's do one more minute here.
So if you're not aware of what we're talking about here, is Hans Ippisch, the European president, the one who the boxed edition was going to. They did the whole unboxing video, sent it out to Hans. Apparently, according to his LinkedIn profile, he is now working with Hollow Ride. He is now moved from European president of Intellivision to merely a consultant / advisor role. We did report on this last night. So if you're watching this video, it is Sunday morning. Saturday night, we had mentioned that it was speculated that Hans was moving from his position, that he was moving on to a new company. We didn't have 100% confirmable proof, but however, in the wee hours of the morning, for whatever reason, I said, hey, let's check Hans's profile one more time before we leave. And turns out, hey, he in fact has moved on. Gary, you excited?
I'm excited. You willed it, Tony. I love it.
Willed it into existence. All right. So let's take a look. As you can see here, this is Hans Ippisch.
One hell of a victory lap there,
Tony. Blurb here says game dev and gaming media pioneer, journalist and lecturer, Munich, Bavaria, Germany. He's at the Sci-Ed Business School, University of Oxford. Previously, his little blurb said European president of Intellivision, didn't have anything to do with HoloRide. The background image, which is like a black with this weird purple and blue border with a HoloRide logo, wasn't there before. It had a picture of Hans himself.
And this is not photoshopped, right, Tony?
4 years.
He's live right now.
That's also significant. He was one of the ones that was there the longest. There were some people that joined the company who were only there for a couple years. 4 years of 1 month.
Anyone wondering what that beeping sound is? That's one of the people in the video's smoke alarm that needs a battery replaced.
Oh, okay. I didn't even hear anything.
That's one of my
oldest. This is annoying.
It's reoccurring throughout the video. Just wanted to give people a heads up.
I roast people for it. You too poor to buy batteries. You're too lazy to get up on the.
Stop! Your class. That's such a classist. Burn.
It only take 2 seconds to replace them.
I'm just joking.
All right, well, let's see. Let's give him 30 more seconds to see what.
I'll just do what my poor ass has always done. Just take it off the wall.
Oh man!
I didn't know.
No, that's make sure that your CO2 monitor works, y'all. Dead ass.
That one I always keep up to date, right? But the smoke alarm one, which is probably the one that's more important, I did the same shit Brian does. I got some at one time. I took a broom and broke it. I stabbed it up. Was like, dude.
Facts. Done it like 3 times.
Talking about, you're too poor to buy a battery, but you're too lazy to replace yours.
Yeah, I just got mad. I'm sick of it.
Touche, madam.
Yeah. The one thing that's interesting there.
Claws, man. She's got claws.
The one thing that's interesting there is he's staying on as executive consultant and advisor. So that means they're still going to try something. Why won't this stop? Why won't they just say it's over? He's not
just like Jay Allard, the Xbox guy, was an advisor or not really an employee. He was a consultant, but he was on the team.
So look, it's May 22nd, the present. He's oh my god,
Max. I think these people got together, and it was more. It was more about. I think they had a dream. I think they had a dream to put a console out there, put their name on a console. And they also saw dollar signs, but in the end, it was a dream for them to put out their own console. And the reason it's not going to ever end is because it's hard to give up on your dream.
I'll give you a hot take. I honestly think they thought too much of the project, that it was going to be bigger than it ever would have realistically been.
Oh, really?
And they wanted a big fish to pay for the console to be made instead of doing the hard work and building an audience from the ground up.
Adding on to that too, like pre-COVID, like these parts were dirt cheap. So they were like, we're going to 10x returns for them. Maybe not for anyone else, but that's basically probably what they saw too. And then COVID, was just like a nail in the foot, basically, of that dream.
Yeah,
they
like
going
that
forward.
Material, right, Ray? What is it? The chips? They need those chips.
I honestly think if they were,
there's $1 million in parts tied up in litigation, like a lawsuit pending overseas with their manufacturer. So that's like a nightmare.
If they were more prepared with the actual finished final product, the UI, the back end, which they were not ready, and they led people along, and they could have I think they had opportunities to manufacture in the past, and they were waiting for this big fish that never was going to come. They kept saying, because I interviewed Tommy, I love Tommy still, but he kept saying, this isn't even what we're focused on. No offense, you're not our target market. He had a big grand ambitions, too big, not realistic.
Yeah,
it was never going to read that. For a mad serenade, I don't know. I'm going to serenade. Okay, all right. Let's finish this.
So you sound right.
Here, I don't remember seeing this before, but he was an advisory board member from May 2018 to April 2019. Then in May, after being an advisory board member, he became the president of European operations from May 2019 to April 2022, which just ended yesterday. So he was 3 years in Nuremberg, Now he's an executive consultant and advisor from May 2022 to the present. And as you can see, his most recent job, starting in May, which I speculated was probably going to happen, to the present, Munich, Bavaria, Germany, principal producer for HoloRide. I think that's pretty much it. I think this puts the nail. I always keep saying it's the final nail in the coffin. Now the coffin's all nails. There's no wood left.
Well, if you keep saying that,
So
that's
what do you
not
think, gentlemen?
true.
You think that that's it for television? This is
Well, here's the only positive I could, if I was going to spin anything positive from this, they're getting rid of their redundancies. There was way too many offices, way too many executives in the television. If they actually try to still do something, they're getting rid of the fat and going forward. But he was their most productive, one of their most productive in the company, because he got, like Rhea said, the Bavarian grant money. He had good connections in Europe to some of these indie developers where most of the games are being made. I think that was on his part. He's still a consultant, but that could be nothing. That could be something or nothing, really.
Degrassi.
Yeah, if they still have like relationships, especially if they have to answer to like, the Bavarian government parts, like they're going to need him to like, do that. He might not have to be on the payroll constantly for that, but like as a consultant, it makes sense for him to be there.
That HoloRide, I don't know what that company is. Are they a game developer? Maybe if they do actually somehow find this to get out, maybe he'll help produce games that'll be for the Miko if it actually comes out. I don't know what this company is. Yeah, it's a lot of BS. I'm very disappointed. I should have listened to my wife and canceled my pre-order and got my $100 back if I could have.
You got your $100 back?
I have $200 in, and my games, But good work, Tony. Good work. I think the only thing positive I could say about it is if they are reducing staff, reducing offices, and actually going into a skeleton crew to go into manufacturing, I respect that if that's actually what they're doing. But who knows? It could just be they're going belly up.
Ask for your $200 back. Get your $200 back, and then buy the Kate Bishop hot toy.
No. If I get $200 back, I'm paying a bill down. But honestly, I just keep thinking in my mind, if they somehow eke this out, I want it. And then if I missed it because I asked for my $100 back, but I just know it's not happening. It's just like it's in the back of my head. That's just not going to happen. All right, so that's a great question for members mailbag. We're up to 44 viewers. Remember, I don't have to sing if you don't get us there with the likes. So we're at one point we're going to have to do this. Okay, so let's get back to let's refresh, see if anyone else left some mailbag questions. Okay, so we have two more. Let's bring this up here.
And then we'll get just real quick. So what does that actually mean at the end of the day? Like
the Miko?
Yeah, because I'm so confused. Like,
well, it could be another hurdle.
Just real quick. I mean, like the elevator pitch. What does it mean at the end of the day?
This being a consultant means nothing based on the history of Amico.
So it's not good news for like its international release. Is that what that means?
Well, he was the most important person in an international release, honestly. But he's still left on as a consultant. But they tried to play that game with other people that left the company. Oh, they're still a consultant, but he doesn't have it on his LinkedIn. I think I heard that from Tony. So most likely, it just means that the company's going under and Hans is moving on. If it's anything positive, it could mean that they're tapering down their employees and executives, closing down offices, getting to a workable crew to actually manufacture. But that's a pipe dream, in my opinion. Like, I don't think it's going to happen. If they actually do produce the console, they need him to be more than a consultant, I would think. Ray, that's a good question. If they actually find a way to produce it, don't they need Hans? Like, everyone on television gets a bad rap. But honestly, I think Hans and Alvarado are important. Hans is important, I think.
They floated the idea of assembling the units and fulfilling them domestically to just get the founders out the door, but they don't have the parts because they're tied up in litigation overseas with their manufacturer. So that's not possible either to assemble overseas, even if they had the money, because they still have to settle that lawsuit over the parts that they need to build the units, and they can't even get those parts to ship to the States in order to build the units, even if they wanted to, because of the lawsuit. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a gigantic mess, and I do look forward to the documentary. Is the only thing I can really look forward to.
Oh yeah, Slopes is gonna dunk on this so hard. Like, yeah, he knows. Yeah, he said multiple times, like, yeah, there is gonna be like a kick scammer follow up for this.
What's his name? Kroby Bat.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that person or that creator.
Kroby Cat has like 1.1 million subs, and they do like some amazing documentary work on video games. They're totally gonna make a video about the Miko one day. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, how Miko died in the garbage games. Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
So, Anthony Beltree, thank you. Left
That's not me.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
That's a clone.
Thoughts on the Avatar pictures? They're amazing from what I can see.
They really are.
And Anthony, I tried to watch the link last night. By the time I was like, I'm going to watch it, it was already removed.
But is that true film? Or
Yeah,
Disney.
You might as well just wait until this week.
Yeah, might just wait.
Are those real? Like, or are they digitally?
No, those pictures were real. They were real.
Because if those are real from the film. If those are
oh no, they're from the film. They're from the film.
That shit looks amazing.
Yes,
we say it's better than Aquaman. I would say the water scenes from the pictures looks better than Aquaman. I'm sorry to say, but it looks better. The way that like those pictures looks, the character, does it? And I can't wait to see it.
Look at Degrassi. Look at Degrassi.
If it, oh my!
Did you guys see that? What's her name? What is her name?
Whoa! If Unitilla
Natiri, did you see it? She's pregnant.
I don't think it's Natiri. I think it's a new character.
Yeah,
it's a new
character. I hope it's not Natiri because they shouldn't have no pregnant women on the battlefield. That's all I'm saying, dude. There shouldn't be no.
Oh no, that'd be terrible.
Don't watch
Conan. She should be home chilling.
Well, let's not speak for women. I don't know. Maybe she's such a warrior that she can battle.
No, I'm not speaking for women, Max. I'm just saying there would be backlash.
There was another sci-fi series where the woman fights pregnant. I can't remember what it was.
I remember in Conan, the beginning, they cut the baby out of her. That was pretty badass, though.
Well,
she went out like a champ.
The only thing I could think of was that.
Aquaman.
What was that?
The Conan the Barbarian with Aquaman.
That's the one I'm talking about. That was a dope.
Well, there was another one. There was, I think it was Wheel of Time.
Born in the battlefield.
Nobody watched Wheel of Time, Max. You're like the only person. You're the only one.
I was looking for. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't horrible. But I think I think that's the series where she would fight hardcore while she was pregnant. But the other. Maybe there's no choice, like they are.
Yeah, I just thought it was really cool seeing him in the water, and it looked like it was Natiri that was pregnant. I was like, that is badass, man. But I'm like, then I was like, oh wow, I hope she's not fighting.
I'll tell you this, Anthony. Thank you for leaving a member's mailbag question. It surpassed my expectations. It looks amazing, and it really, really good because we're the junk we're getting.
The water scene looks
with CGI from Marvel, and I love Marvel.
I don't want too many spoilers, but I do want to know, like the Metcaina or whatever. That's like they united all the tribes in the first one, right? So that's one of the other tribes. Like they had the horse tribe and all the, like the Navi had all these different tribes. Is that what you're saying?
There's a specific group of Navi that are water breathers.
Dark Knight Rider, I'll have you on. He's another. He's into the Miko, and he does retro gaming. He's been doing Atari VCS. I'll have you on soon.
Yeah,
I'm going to be away for next weekend, but I want to have you on soon again.
And Chris, I think they only united 2 of the tribes, not all the tribes, just 2 of them.
Oh, I thought in the first one he brought them all together.
No, it was just 2 of them.
Oh, well, so there's others out there we don't know about. See, that's cool. That's lore. I like that.
All right, and then here's Brian Master of MME. Who's that cat that won't cop out when there's danger all about?
Watch your
Shaft. Watch your mouth.
Right on.
That Shaft is a bad.
Wait. What did Chris say? Chris had a comment too.
I said,
"Watch your mouth."
Oh, watch your mouth. I couldn't see it because of the. Okay.
All right, let me refresh. But yes, members, I'm going to try to do as much as I can. Oh wow.
What did Eddie say?
Wheelchair banana plus running.
Don't. Eddie.
Oh.
I know exactly what he's doing, Eddie.
Eddie, come on, behave, bro.
Cancel Eddie,
bro.
All right,
bro.
So what topics do we have?
Well, I wanted to watch Grace, Predictions for.
Well, real quick-
Thank you, Eddie. I got this picture from your channel. The Aquaman.
Yeah, that was show in DC Fandom.
Is this the new image from Black Manta for the new Aquaman or not the
I
old
don't
one?
know,
last
but
year.
that is Brodan's
No,
absolute favorite.
that's the new one because that's the new
It looks
helmet.
really good.
All I know is I hope they don't mess him up because that is Brodan's absolute favorite villain, and he will not shut up about it. He waterboards me about Black Mantas all the time.
I'm really that actor is a really good actor.
There's rumors that Aqualad might make a cameo in the movie. So
It's not Aqualad. Well, it's not Aqualad. It's the son of. Well, yeah. Basically, Max, it's been reported because the movie had test screenings. Is basically confirmed. Aquaman and Mira are gonna have a baby. And a little Aquaman Jr. and Mara's going to be busy taking care of the baby. That's why she's barely in the film. That's how they kind of got Amber out of there.
That's anti-Avatar.
No, I'm not talking about Aquaman.
Take that baby to battle.
Wow, babies that battle. But who liked Black Manta in the first Aquaman? I think it was a little underused.
I liked him.
I would have really liked for Black Manta to be explored more as a character in the potential Trench movie that got canceled.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
It did
Well,
get
it's good
canceled.
that he got upgraded from like a side villain to now a main villain.
I don't know much about.
They didn't even want him there in the first place either.
I don't know why. He's a great character. I don't know much about him, but
He
Brodan
looks
says he's a
amazing
very
there.
dark character. Like at one point, he thinks he has killed Aquaman in the comics, and then he finds out he didn't succeed, so he kills everybody in this diner. He throws a temper tantrum and like murders everybody in this diner when he finds out on the news that Aquaman's alive, and they were thinking about putting that in the movie. That's crazy.
I would love if they do his Aquaman with his hook. Like the comics and stuff like that would be cool.
Now, I'll be honest with you. When I first heard that Aquaman was going to be the main villain, and that Aquaman and
You mean Black Manta's the main villain?
Yeah.
Or what did I say?
Yeah, you said Aquaman's the main villain.
I mean,
I'll pay for that movie. Hell yeah.
No, that Black Manta
like
was the
Dr.
main
Strange.
villain, and Aquaman and Orm are going to
they got to
collaborate. I was like, we just saw. I want a new villain, but
Sounds
honestly,
like Thor
if they
It
let
is Thor 2.
if they let Black Manta really go for it and push the limits and really go hardcore villain, more so than the first movie, I'm up for it. And it's,
Wasn't that what we kind of
this
said yesterday
picture-
about Doctor Doom? Have him in the first one, but not make him too prevalent, and then have him go full evil in the second one if they do the Fantastic Four. That's what they're doing with Black Manta. We got a little bit of him in the first one, and in the second one, he's going to be the main big bad. I'm okay with that. Black Manta's a great villain. I just don't know much about him.
And that, the outfit looks much better. I got to do a side by side of the first to the sequel.
Well, yeah, and don't forget that Black Manta gets possessed because he takes control of like this ancient artifact. Now he commands the ancient army.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, give him some superpower. That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
The plot for the movie sounds like Thor 2, but better.
It basically is Thor 2.
Yeah.
Mine is Jane. Good.
Yeah, mine is Jane. Yeah.
All right, so let's go to Grace
I
Randolph
take Natalie Portman
to talk
over,
about her predictions, and
Amber
then we'll
Heard
say
any
our
day.
prediction of Doctor
That's a hot
Strange. Let me see.
She was saying some stupid shit about American Chavez. I was like, oh my.
Well, hey,
What?
don't spoil it for me. I like to watch my
what are you
Grace
talking about?
video.
No, there was a clip on Twitter flowing around of Grace saying some dumb shit.
Like when?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like it's out of her realm.
When did this happen?
Well.
I gotta look. I send the clip later. I gotta say.
Yeah, it's in the clip later because I don't think it's in this video. I don't know. That's why I'm wondering what you're talking about.
All right, I'll like the video. Okay.
Damn.
Grace is a
Wow.
goddess, and you will bow to her feet.
Hey, she's the joke.
Everyone, make sure you get your earplugs ready. Get your earplugs ready.
I turned it down a little bit. She deserves respect. She's almost at 1 million
I
subs.
absolutely agree with you. I play around, but I absolutely agree.
Wait,
with you.
she's
Grace
been on
puts in
YouTube for
work,
this long,
man.
and she's still not at 1 million subs.
Listen,
That's
John Campea
shocking.
and the rest aren't either. So,
Well, Grace has been on YouTube longer than John Campea, though.
well,
been on there
the
a
only
long
ones
time.
that are past the million are like Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman, that they just mostly do movie reviews. But she does it all. You know. All right.
Look at that
Hello
beautiful.
and welcome to this
Hello.
week's movie
God
match,
damn.
where the big question right
The
now is for next weekend, and that's just how much Doctor Strange
Thank you.
2
I
will
did the same
conjure
thing.
for
Eddie.
its opening. With pre-sales
Brilliant.
42 million, the industry projection is anywhere between 150 to 200 million. Big net, big net. But
Well, for the first weekend.
Yeah, first weekend, yeah.
I actually think it's going to be more.
No Way Home did 260.
Yeah, but No
Well,
Way Home was like
you know what's on.
insane.
You know why it might break expectations, RJ and everyone, is because it's not that long of runtime. It's like 2 hours, just over.
Not
2
only
hours,
that,
right?
if you really look, like even the people that they're not like us, like people like my mom and dad or my cousins that don't follow the stuff the way we do, even they're hyped for this movie. There is so much hype for this movie, man. It's crazy. Even the normies are hyped for this movie. You know, people love Wanda Maximoff. They love Doctor Strange. They want to go see, and then now they're hearing about all these cameos. Yeah, I think it's gonna be more than 200 million. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 200 domestic. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yes, domestic, not worldwide.
Oh, easy.
I think the runtime helps it because I think Spider-Man No Way Home was a little bit longer, wasn't it, RJ?
230.
It's about 2 hours, 26 minutes.
I was confused. I was wondering, do you mean like opening week and total box office?
Yeah, opening weekend, yes.
But domestic, not worldwide though. Worldwide, I think 300, 400 million. Hopefully, first weekend.
Yeah,
although not China, right?
Well, it's not in China. It's not in most of the Middle East. It's banned in actually quite a few countries.
Yeah.
Well, No Way Home was banned from China and it still did good.
Well,
anyway,
it was only
so-
banned in China though. It's the only country.
All right, let's see what we probably won't watch this whole thing.
Oh, Abraham, I forgot about that.
you
I
just watch,
forgot
like, the
about
first,
that,
like,
guys.
5 minutes.
Also, you got the Avatar teaser rolling in front of the movie.
Yeah,
that's gonna bring a ton of people in.
Bottom line is that it just has to top the Batman's 134 to be the biggest of the year. And it's already doing better than the Batman in pre-sales. Pre-sales, if you might be like, what is this pre-sales you speak of? It sold $42 million worth of tickets, at the time of that headline. People have already paid. So as you can see, a lot of people walk up to the box office weekend of, day of, because if Batman had less pre-sales, it did over 100 million in walk-up sales or last-minute sales. And on that note, as you might recall, the Batman's pre-sales were weak. We could all tell they were weak because now they have that nifty tool where you can go and easily check the ticket sales on the Fandango app.
yes, that many YouTube videos sprout from. No one's going to see it.
Oh yeah, because they forget that most people don't buy their tickets ahead of time unless it's a premium.
Hey,
format screen.
that picture right there's from New York. So that looks good for New York. I'm just saying, it's amazing.
That seating chart.
Well, it's New York City. Yeah, Grace lives in
New
New
York
York City.
Yeah, she lives in Times Square.
And they didn't really start to take off until reviews dropped the week of, and the reviews, of course, were phenomenal. And there was a last-minute rush for tickets, and so we'll see if the same thing happens.
I got my
with Doctor
tickets.
Strange 2 when the reviews.
I just
drop this
purchased
week.
them earlier in the stream.
Right now, premium seats are at a premium, very hard to come by, but there's still tons of
Wow,
them.
look at that. They're all.
Yeah,
Well, I can just speak for myself. Like opening night IMAX is like completely sold out.
I'm going in 11:30.
And I'm assuming that
sold
like
out
on
too.
Thursday, because Big D doesn't do reserve seating, I gotta get there like at least an hour early to get a good seat. Like I know it's gonna be sold out.
Well, doesn't this create another scenario that the industry needs to embrace more IMAX screens?
Well, they should embrace.
people.
Well, no, what they should do is embrace reserve seating, regardless of if it's premium or not. That's
no,
what they should do.
But more IMAX theaters that because this is. If you look at it, those are the ones selling out. That's what's going to keep the industry afloat. And that premium.
It's not my fault if you show up late.
Rhea almost made me just bust out and start singing right now. I almost did it because I was reading the chat. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt nobody. 7, take me away.
How is it that I figured that was the song you're going to sing to?
Well, no, the other one from the Arthur soundtrack's good too. When you get caught between the moon and New York City. I know some Christopher Cross.
Like
girl.
that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
Oh, and
Oh,
then
wow.
and then
I
the
told
believe
you
it
this
or
girl's
not, I'm
retro
floating
as
on air.
fuck.
Hey, Axel.
Look at Angus, bro.
Yep.
He does look at it.
And he's probably like, who the hell's Angus?
Black Angus? Black
No,
Angus?
man.
Angus from
Angus
ACDC.
Young
I
from
know, I'm
AC/DC.
messing. I'm messing. I know.
All right. Well,
I'm
let's just
sorry, I
watch a
didn't mean
little.
to disrupt the flow. It's just that comment.
If
made me
you
laugh.
want blood,
Box
you
Wine and
got
Christopher
it.
Cross made me laugh, man.
Availability on regular screens, just like the Batman, with regular screens selling
Just
out
like
only a few
the
days,
Batman.
or in sometimes. Well,
Get
I
to the
think
prediction.
I think by the time Thursday and Friday hit, it was
That's
hard
the
to get a
industries.
seat.
What is she
But
going
up
to say?
until then, you could still get them. So we'll see. Keep an eye on it. Very interesting.
I bought my
Again, the
I
Batman
bought my
got to
opening
134.
showing of
But of
No Way
course,
Home
what
tickets.
everyone wants to
like
know
5 minutes before I walked in the theater.
fans to the industry is how will Multiverse of Madness's debut compare to Spider-Man No Way Home?
Yeah.
Which is
That's true,
technically a
260.
Sony film,
Wow.
but, you know, it got that Marvel
Well, it's one of the
goodness.
biggest openings of all
Although
time.
all
so
the big
you're not
Easter
gonna
eggs were
match
from
that.
previous Sony Spider-Man movies. So Amy Pascal and Sony are like, well, thank you.
No,
And they
no,
did
no.
come up with the whole Spider.
What, Anthony? What?
No, it was Kevin Feige himself. so
Why?
stop
Stop
it, man.
doing that, man. It wasn't just Kevin Feige. You're trolling so
Well, you
hard.
really, Charlie, you really think Sony's that smart?
I don't give much of the credit to Sony for No Way Home at all.
Thank
To be
you,
honest,
thank
I
you,
don't.
RJ,
But I don't give it all to Kevin Feige either. He didn't direct it. He didn't write it.
The only reason it
Well,
made
it's
that
still
much money is
creatively-
because it was part of the MCU. If it was a
Thank you.
standalone Spider-Man movie, it got Morbius.
It would have made 800 million.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was because that creative direction led by Kevin. I'm not saying Kevin Feige is the only person. I'm saying his creative input and being in the MCU and being creatively led by Marvel Studios is what made.
And everybody knows Morbius was better. It was a better movie.
Oh no,
Morbius
Yeah,
Sweet.
it was.
Morbius Sweet.
Definitely made more money for sure.
Morbius is the biggest flop of the year. So.
Oh no, I'm getting nervous that I might actually have to do it now because we have 50 people.
Oh,
watching it.
I'll do karaoke with you, Max.
I did it the other night with Eddie, so I don't mind throwing down again either.
But I don't like karaoke. I was.
I don't know if it will help if other people do
Then
it.
why would you throw yourself out there like that?
Because I wanted it as a challenge. I will do it for fun, but I'm not a huge karaoke fan, and I'm not a great singer. But I wanted to see if I didn't think I would actually get 69 likes.
And now I really want to.
Well, how many likes are we at right now? How many likes are we at right now?
Yeah,
We're at 37.
37.
Okay.
If he actually makes it there and he has to do a karaoke now, for some reason, I just really want him to have to sing a Christopher.
I'm
Cross
what?
song.
Oh yeah.
I will do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be you think you want it, but you don't even know.
Max is gonna sing "Sailing Away."
Oh man, I vote
That's a
for
great
Scatman.
song, man.
You
That's
gotta
a great
have
Oh,
one
now,
for Scatman.
That's a good
now
song,
I've
though.
never
Scatman.
seen Cadence like smash the like button like so.
Gathering of
Max is,
angels.
I'm actually putting together a
my
I'm
head.
sorry. Ben, I'm actually putting together a portfolio right now. I'm gonna start putting it on Instagram and Twitter.
I would love to see that. Definitely. All right, let's watch a little bit more, and then we'll do the other topics here.
Reverse idea. Well, it was in the comics, but they, of course, spearheaded it with their own animated movie. But anyway, that opened at 260 million, the second biggest opening of all time. I think it's unlikely Multiverse of Madness will open that big, as it's not so much an Easter egg movie as it is a Doctor Strange Scarlet Witch movie. But it does have some noteworthy cameos.
I wonder who's been saying that.
RJ,
I
know
wonder
RJ.
who's been saying that it's not a cameo-written movie.
Some Marvel maniac has been saying that pretty frequently.
Yeah, it's almost like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, don't break your arm patting yourself on the back, RJ. Jesus.
I mean, it's true because everybody was expecting these huge cameos. Like, bro, if you want big cameos, wait until Secret Wars. That's all we say.
Are you actually happy that they didn't overstuff it? With
Thank you.
They
Yes.
easily
Focus
could.
on the story.
They easily could just to get more money.
I want the Strange story and I want the Wanda story, and the other stuff can just be like sprinkled in. I don't want this heavily bombarded. Every scene depends on a cameo, member berry. I don't want that shit. I want a good story. And from the trailer, it looks like it's going to be Wanda's story is going to be kind of heartbreaking.
Okay.
Sequences. So I think it could definitely open north of 200 million. All it has to do is open bigger than 191.3 to be one of the top 10 openings of all time. That's all it has to do. That's it. That's it. No pressure.
I said 195.
Only 5 Marvel movies have opened greater than 200 million, and the last Doctor Strange movie opened with just 85 million.
Oh, it's
although
gonna
that was not a
surpass
summer
that.
release. That was
it's gonna be
Well,
way more than
remember
85.
Plus
the
this
last
time,
that was one that they kind of like people were like Guardians of the Galaxy, what? Doctor Strange, what? And Doctor Strange surprised everybody. They went in and didn't think, and then they watched it and was like, holy shit, this is an amazing movie, you know?
I do also have to give a reminder to everyone. I probably will not be doing this again in the near future, but I am still going to be giving away, or not, I'm giving a prize to people that support the channel.
So Sean won that,
again,
right?
what's that?
If Rhea wins
that.
again, this shit's rigged. I'm just like,
Yeah,
come
I'm
on,
gonna
come on.
say
Give
that.
no.
Wait, what are we winning?
Everyone
Give it
gets
to me,
equal-
Wait, what are we winning?
a Switch, a Nintendo
Anthony
Switch.
deserves it. He supports everyone, but I know it's specifically for your channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if,
I love how you agree with that.
Your membership and your super
Max,
chats.
I wake you up for your show.
I'm
I'm
just
not-
saying.
I'm
I'm just saying. I'm with Brian on that one. I mean,
I'm
he's
not-
supposed to be
That's
your press
kinda
agent.
true.
Movie
Everyone
Madness Entertainment wouldn't be on
this
most
is a
nights if it
thank
wasn't for
you.
me.
I have to be clear though. I have to
All
give
of this could be yours.
I have to
Yeah.
I
give
was gonna
all-
buy a Switch.
I have to give all these type of disclaimers. Your membership is for other things. This is just an extra thing I'm doing.
And I'm a member.
Yeah, and so memberships and super chats, everyone gets an equal chance. I probably won't do a prize this big again because it also upsets people.
Well,
when it's
you
like,
got 2
it's
chances,
like-
Brian. Because if
I'll give-
I
I'll
would
give
somehow
small-
win it, it's yours, bro.
Actually, what I was thinking in the future is to do more like Fandango ticket giveaways and
Oh, like
Yeah, that'd be
Fandango
good.
gift
That'd
cards.
be
Do-
cool.
do Fandango
Gift cards.
Gift
and-
cards are much better.
and like Xbox or Microsoft or Nintendo things. Easier
Yeah,
to ship.
I think gift cards. would be
I
perfect.
honestly don't know if I'm going to keep my PO box next year. So this
Yeah.
PO boxes are really expensive.
You better package that Switch up good so it don't
I'm
break.
planning to. So by the end of this month, I will be giving it away, and your super chat only entitles you to get the super chat bread. But people that support the channel, you're all going to be in for this extra thing I'm doing. I have to be. It's so weird.
No, you didn't, Caden. Stop it.
So, yeah, and if you want to become a member, 99 cents. Yeah, senior nerd, you just became a member yesterday, so you have a shot. You do have a shot. It's an extra thing I'm giving. It's not tied to your membership at all. I'm just giving away as a thank you for this wonderful community, and you guys helped me get to 5K. I never thought I'd get to 5K. When I came back, I didn't even think I was getting to 5K, and it's thanks to you.
I have
All
one
you.
and I never play it. Mario Kart. That's it. I never play it. I never play it. I tried that. What's that pet one that my mom?
I am not
played
good.
with?
I am not.
Animal
Listen,
Crossing?
Rhea
Animal
won
Crossing,
the
yeah.
last thing fair and square, and I honestly this time I think because it's equal chance for everyone, I think I'm just gonna do that spin wheel thing.
But everybody likes the feel good story.
No,
Max.
I don't like the spin. Please do the spin thing. I hate the spin thing.
Well, then
The
I'm
only
gonna have to
reason
write-
I advocate for the spin wheel is so people in the audience can all see. Look, I'm not even touching it. The algorithm is doing it.
I guess that's kind of true. Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
last-
I just like
if
the
it does
spin
a
wheel.
spin,
It always feels
it's
like it's
better.
rigged.
No, it's not.
Not that it's
Everybody-
rigged. But it just
everybody's
feels like,
here
it
so
feels
damn
so
honest, bro.
anticlimactic, you know.
I mean,
if you guys decide you want me to do the spin wheel, or I'll write down all your names and put them in a bag like last
Gotta
time.
get a bunch
I
of
don't
golf
care.
balls with numbers on them. And
I mean, there's
them
gonna be
pop
less-
out
Or
of
do
you.
golf balls and numbers on them. That could work.
and a model to pull the balls out of the.
I'm the model, so that's
I have
the winner.
exactly a good idea.
Oh,
For
I got an
you
idea.
do
Let's
this.
do the
You
spinning.
No,
the spin
Axel,
the
shut
ball
up.
thing.
Let me say what I was
Spin-
gonna say.
You shut up, Kate.
So
No,
everyone,
don't tell me.
in the
Wow,
chat-
Cameron's coming in
nice.
hot. Cameron, you
So,
calm down.
You do
Hey, Axel,
you
be
do a
nice.
stream.
Be nice,
Get,
Axel.
call it giveaway and do it's like members only stream or whatever you want to do. Call it giveaway and you think of a number, Max, and whoever types the right number in the chat right away, the first person gets it.
Hell no.
Interesting.
no.
I don't know. I
thank
would
you.
rather
Just-
because there
just-
might be a member that didn't make it that night. You know.
Therefore, sorry.
Interesting idea. But I prefer to do something.
Or like Senior Nerd said, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
No, thank you.
We can all just put our shoes in a circle.
Wait, I got an idea. What about spin the bottle thing? Like
bubble gum.
Bubble gum. That's what I was gonna do in a dish. How many pieces do you wish?
That's not gonna work on
old,
live
bro.
stream.
Oh my god.
All right.
Cancel Caden, please.
All right,
What was the other one?
Why not my
number
idea?
9?
Spinning a bottle is how's that gonna work, Axel? It's not gonna work.
You know where you do it at parties and like we spin the bottle.
Yeah, that must be an Australian shit.
No, it's not.
I like the fishbowl and just the names, Max. It's more personable.
Well, fortunately, I don't have to sing. I don't think we're gonna get there. I think we're no. Donovan, be careful. No, I don't want to do.
Yeah, man.
I thought we're boycotting Russia. No, we're not playing that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. All right, moving on.
Yeah, we got to finish the Grace video. We're almost done.
We're just gonna watch a minute more.
Well, she's almost done with the segment, and then she goes into other stuff. So
Me too, Degrassi. It's a
Strange is
makeout
getting a heavy assist from fan favorite Wanda. And again, there are those cameos. I think we could be looking at more of a Captain Marvel level performer, female heavy, important MCU information introduced, spring opening. That movie debuted at 153.4, and it went on to join the $1 billion club. So those numbers would be pretty nice. Doctor Strange 2 has no major competition at the multiplex worldwide until Top Gun Maverick at the end of the month, and then Jurassic.
Can't wait.
Ain't making that money.
Wow. You know what? It's a healthy movie season coming up, isn't it?
Yeah,
right after Top Gun Maverick, it's Jurassic World Dominion. Like,
There has not been. Listen, guys, the last time there was like this heavy of good movies coming out was like 2015, where we had a summer like this.
I would say 2019. Like it feels like we're like
2019 was
again.
pretty good too. Yeah, 19 was actually pretty good. Right before,
but it's like we're back to normal again.
Isn't this the most healthy summer movie season that we've had since
2021?
Definitely,
it's the word healthy.
Yeah, this is the most healthy one we've had in 3 or 4 years. Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, it feels like we're kind of
Top Gun been delayed for 3 years.
Reviews.
I'm really looking forward to Top Gun Maverick too.
So am I.
We're at 42 likes, everybody. Let's go. Come on.
I'm safe. I'm safe.
You're safe. We're only an hour in, Jack.
How long we might have to end early tonight.
Stream's over when we get
He ends at 68. Oh no, somebody called. I gotta go.
Stream's over, everyone. Go home.
It has to be while I'm live. I'm not gonna do it unless it's while I'm live. Sorry. You know.
That's kind of a
cop out.
No, it's not. You make me think whatever you
kind
want.
of pulling a tech there.
I'm pulling a runner.
Yeah.
All right, listen. If we get to the replay and you get 69 likes,
Ashley,
by next week, go ahead.
Ashley,
yes,
go
Ashley, make it happen.
Ashley's gonna go make alt burners just so
all
she
right. 24 hours on the replay if we get to 69 likes. Even
We're
on
at
the replay,
45,
I'll say,
buddy.
When I come back for member stream, I'll sing.
You better gargle some salt water.
Okay. If we get to 69 likes, I will in the next 24 hours on this video, even on the replay, the next member stream I will do karaoke.
That's awesome. I love it.
All right, I can compromise, I guess.
But the next 24 hours.
The review embargo hasn't lifted yet, but it lifts early. It lifts May 12th.
Hours, buddy.
And we'll see if Disney does the 45-day window for streaming, which worked great for the Batman. It made 758.8 in theaters.
They're doing
and it's been
60.
seen, it seems to have done huge numbers on HBO Max. No confirmation just yet from the studio because they're usually pretty shy about HBO Max updates. But anyway, we know how important Disney Plus is to the mouse. But is it more important than an $11 billion picture for Feige's crown?
Wow,
That's a
11.
sparkly crown boy. Although it's worth noting
that is amazing. $11 billion movies, if that happens.
Yeah,
Marvel made it to $1 billion in just 3.5 weeks, which is far less than 45 days. And it took No Way Home just 12 days. I think Multiverse of Madness is going to make it to $1 billion in 12 days. But again, I think Captain Marvel is the pace bunny for Doctor Strange 2. We'll see. It's so close. But as for this weekend's box office, the last before Doctor Strange 2, Everything Everywhere.
That's very sad for Northman. I thought it would do better than that.
You know, I was gonna go see it today, and then my mom was like, "Hey, do you want to have a barbecue?" And I was like, "Man, barbecue or a movie about Vikings?" It was a hard decision, but I went with Mom. But I really want to see that movie, man.
I'm just glad the Northman exists. You know, yeah.
It was really that good for you.
I heard it's really like next level.
I loved it. Yeah.
I heard it's just like extra. You know what I mean? Like it's like next level. And I heard Bjork only has one scene, but she kills it.
Well,
Look at Morbius. That shit's at the bottom.
I gotta be honest. I used to be a theater opening weekend all the time for all these movies, and then as I've gotten older, I really only go if it's really a must see, and then if I know if me and my wife are gonna enjoy it together. Like there's movies I would like to see, but. And I've gone to movies alone too before, but I'm just like,
Yeah, I can't
like,
get anyone to go with
for
me.
other folks, like I get it. It's like $5-6 a gallon gas, and you got to like it's your whole day basically. So it's a lot to ask for. Like that's why I'm just like, please, just let me pay more to like watch these at home.
Yeah, Ashley's on some bullshit. She's trying to pick a fight, man.
51, everybody. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, really?
It's gonna happen, Max.
No.
61 likes, nice.
No, 52. We are at 52.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the big
almost there.
5-2. We're almost there. An hour and 5 minutes in.
All right, I'm only going to 2 hours tonight. Just a heads up, everyone.
Told you we're gonna make this happen.
All right.
I just reshared it again.
Wait, Ashley, have you seen it yet? Did Ashley go see it yet? She's giving me
Northman?
shit. Ashley, yeah, she's like Chris always with the excuses on why he hasn't.
Ashley is a huge theater supporter. She saw Endgame like 40 times or something. Wow, I've never seen her so.
The last movie I went and saw in a theater was The Batman, and I saw it 3 times in 4 days, man. You know, so I support movies, but of course you went and saw it. She's like, whatever. She's always got to one up me.
Well, you just challenged her. She is legit.
I know. Hey, that's the goddess of the Red Room, man. I don't want no trouble. That is the witch.
Movie fan. She went to even see Morbius, and she wasn't even looking forward to Morbius.
This is the most I've been to the movie theater.
And there's 3 I want to see, and I want to catch them before Doctor Strange comes out. I want to see Everything Everywhere All at Once. I want to see The Northman, and I want to see that new Nicolas Cage one. There's 3 movies I want to see, and I haven't seen yet.
They're all worth it in my opinion.
No,
look at this. Bad Guys, Sonic 2, Fantastic Beasts,
Morbius.
I haven't seen The Bad Guys. I was surprised.
I've heard really good things about The Bad Guys. I just haven't gotten a chance to see it.
I heard The Bad Guys is a good movie.
Yeah.
You got Sonic 2 still holding strong.
Yeah, Sonic 2 officially just made more money than the first film. So
of course you saw the Nick Cage movie too. Of course you saw it too.
Well, I heard that was a good one.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is so adorable in the movie. He did great. Him and Nicolas Cage have great chemistry.
I'm driving into the city tomorrow and I'm watching all 3 friggin' movies. You want to mess with me? All right.
You're gonna be exhausted, man.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
It's gonna be a long day.
Bro, your brain could take that much movie.
Let's go down the panel. What do we take away from these box office results? That after I think that the industry has changed. You really need to be above average to get box office. You can't just deliver.
It's got to be a big movie for people to come out in this day and age.
But here's the thing: like, notice Bad Guys though. Like, and then there's this strong, like backing to put Pixar movies back in the theater. So if a DreamWorks movie like Bad Guys, which not many people had high expectations for, is doing so well right now. I think that's a compelling case for the return of animation in the theater instead of just dumping it onto streaming, because I even like the artists and the animators behind those movies are frustrated with the lack of exposure their work gets because of, just being fodder to existing subscribers on these streaming platforms.
Okay. Anyone else? I really did. What is going on?
One of my takeaways is that family movies
We're
are
at
really
63
right now.
63 likes.
Look at what's going on in this stream right now. We're talking great.
Most of these are probably bought. I'm gonna be real. These are like accounts probably that Eddie made.
I don't care.
It's funny though. Max,
Nice.
Look. This
65.
Brian's shilling for likes. I'm arguing with Ashley.
We only have 44.
Get some likes up.
There's a lot going on.
Get some likes up, guys.
This is gonna happen. We only have 40. Well, we have 47. What is Ashley? What you were telling the truth? Oh my god!
I guess I'm like so.
Scatman.
I don't even know the song they want me to sing.
Scatman.
You're about
Say
to
a Michael
sing.
Jackson song.
I'm thinking Christopher Cross. I'm in.
Barbie girl.
We're at 68.
Purple Rain.
Oh, ladies and
sing
gentlemen,
Barbie
hang
girl.
on.
It's at 69.
Steal the stream.
It's at 69.
Yeah, we're stealing the stream for a second.
No,
here.
it isn't. Let me double check this.
Yep, it's at 69.
We are there.
Oh, it is.
69.
It is.
Oh no, I didn't think this was
Yay!
gonna happen.
To be so proud.
Yes,
Did it happen?
sir.
Did it happen?
Yes.
I really thought I could even get. I thought I could end the stream right before this.
And
Yeah.
Oh.
Aiden, can you sit backstage for a second?
no.
Who's gonna go backstage? She's trying to get in.
Kaden, can you
I'll go backstage for a second.
Yeah, it's at 70 likes, man. 70.
Oh wow! Really?
I gotta be here for this song though. Like,
I don't even know
I'm
what
sorry.
song I'm singing.
Oh my
All right.
gosh, Brian, what is he singing?
Oh, hang on. I got to hide it.
It's got to be
Oh.
Christopher Cross.
There's 71 likes.
71 likes. Wow.
Crazy.
Go to 80.
You are loved, Max. And they
Now
want
I'm
you
going to shame
sing.
all you. Is this
2
really what
songs
it
for
takes?
80?
I've been grinding my ass on movie talking. Is this really what it takes?
This is all love, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm just
You
kidding.
got-
I'm kidding.
Love. 70
You gotta
I'm
give the
kidding.
people what they want.
Yeah.
They want to see this?
Yes. The ticker's
I can't do
climbing.
spirit box. I don't want to break people's eardrums. I could scream. All right. Do we have a... Oh, God,
now we're going to
74.
take
Just
super
say-
chats.
Sing, I'm a
Sing
Barbie girl.
I'm just a girl, actually.
Oh, yes.
I like that song.
Yeah,
I like
let's
this
do
song.
that.
Nothing
Yeah.
I saw No
screams
Doubt
female
in concert.
empowerment.
Me and my wife went.
No.
That's awesome.
No, everybody
Right.
here loves
I
the
would-
Blue album. We make him sing something off Weezer.
Yes.
Yes.
Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
Do you like
Yes.
Weezer, Max? My name's Jonas.
What do I do? Do I do
Carry
this
him
now, or are we doing
away.
movie topics first? What do we want to? What do
You
we,
have
how
to
we do-
sing now.
We didn't
I
even
have to
finish
sing
the
now?
Grace video.
I mean, my electricity might go out.
That's
Sing it at the end.
He's got all the look. He's got all the.
No, okay, all right, I'll do it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so
Do you want to finish the Grace video first? That you could prepare.
Well,
for
I mean,
Max?
we finished the Grace video. We finished it.
Oh, okay.
I think this is more pressing at the moment.
I know.
I have to excuse.
I literally.
Did you see how fast Ashley jumped in here when it
I
hit
know.
69
I feel like I was
know.
watching the telethon.
There's no wait. It's like
I am not
was
missing this shit.
there. I gotta be there for this song.
All right.
Is there anybody backstage? 'Cause
I'm
I can
ready.
Listen to it from backstage. I'm all right. If anybody-
This
somebody
you're
else wants to sing.
you think you want this, but you don't know.
We love you,
want
Max.
it.
We would never shame you.
And props to Eddie, did an amazing job for Toxic the other night, and Brian with the Piano Man.
Yes.
I kissed the girl and I like.
Somebody gotta
That's a
sing.
good song for me to sing, Donovan.
The
I'll
last
sing
time
it.
I sang
How about we
karaoke-
don't have to take our clothes off by Jermaine Stewart?
No.
Oh, you
I
should
don't
sing that.
I don't even know that
My
song.
mom used to
Have
play
a
that.
good
Used to
time.
play that.
Okay, let's not make me feel any older than I am. Can
It's
we-
gonna be worse if I don't know the song. I don't.
I like Weezer. Weezer's fun. It's easy to
Bro,
sing.
you
when
should
know
sing.
Weezer.
You should sing "Lean on Me."
What do we have a consensus, everyone? I don't know which
No.
song.
I
Oh,
said
there's
you
no
should
such
sing "I'm Just a Girl," but you know that
could
was
get
just my
behind that.
choice.
I like that song. I could sing that one. Barbie girl.
No, Lily.
I'm a Barbie girl. In a Barbie world.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
The Greg Kinn Band, I think, was the last time I sang any. The breakup song was the last song I ever sang karaoke. Do you guys know that song?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Oh, that would be.
Oh yeah.
I knew-
like that anymore.
Exactly. That's the one. Last one I sang. Of course, you know it.
Hey, you
Yeah.
got all those likes up. Now people are leaving. You don't want to see me sing? Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
Holy Diver from Dio.
We don't want to kill his
okay.
vocal
Oh, you're
cords, man.
stalling.
He's not going to be able to hit those notes.
You're
Hey, Aaron.
stalling, Max. Sing.
Come on. I
All
like.
And Rhea, you said you would pick a song too if you've won. You were still up for that?
Oh no, I don't want to muddy up the vote, so I will
Wait a
go with
minute.
the.
No, I mean, are
But
you going to
did
sing as
say
well?
you would sing karaoke
If you
as
want,
well.
no pressure.
Yeah, I would.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
will.
All right.
I'll participate.
Are you gonna sing Christopher Cross? Because I'm in.
That would be a funny.
Sure.
This one would be a funny one to sing because
The
well,
song
that
from
might
Arthur
get
would
me
be legendary.
demonetized immediately though. I don't remember. Is there bad stuff in that song? That might get me canceled. I can't remember if there's bad things in that song, but that's a funny song. I'm not singing WAP. I was just kidding the other day.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Wait, are you
Yes.
sure you don't want to sing that one?
Oh, come on, King. Yo, sing
Macaroni
what,
in a pot. I mean, it's
Oh,
like
make it drop.
amazing
Yeah,
words.
come on, you gotta
Amazing
sing that,
lyrics.
bro.
Wet ass.
Yeah, sing
It's called wet ass plutonium.
Yes. I just like the
Plutonium,
macaroni in
yeah.
the pot line. Like that's the
Yeah,
Nick,
what
I think let's get back to movie talk first. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we gotta end the show.
No. All right, Ashley's here. We got to do it. Okay.
They know you're stalling.
No, you
All right.
you do.
All right. Well. I just don't know which song I'm singing.
Yeah,
You got-
sing WAP. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not singing one.
No.
I'll sing WAP with you.
Oh. I don't know.
I'll sing it.
She's got claws, people. I keep
Yeah,
telling you.
she's gonna get demonetized the moment you
Yeah, and yeah,
it's
and my stream got
problematic for a
blocked.
lot of
for playing
Listen,
it.
I know
Whores
there's
in this
the
house,
clips of me
listen.
saying I have a I don't know how the lyrics go. Wet ass. All right.
Just look it
There's
up.
got to be a
Simple,
Kids Bop
yeah.
version of that song somewhere on the internet.
Kids Bop.
Can you imagine? No, they'll do it. They'll do it. They're all
trying to bleep that.
Or yeah, you can do the Kids Bop
sing it.
version of Candy Shop, the 50 Cent song.
Oh yeah,
With the lollipop. Yeah, you should do that.
yeah.
Or
I'll
like
do the
My
I'll do the
Pony.
Olivia lines, and then you do the 50 Cent lines.
Yes. do it.
Okay. All
Do
right.
Jenny from the Block.
Is that good?
I like that idea. I do like that idea.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just here for the ride.
A duet.
Now from the top, make it pop.
wow.
That's a wet ass.
Yeah, I saw
Really?
you.
Don't worry, Brian. I'll when we bring back to the max, I'll sing the one you want me to sing.
I like I'm Just a Girl. Ashley had a good suggestion there.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll
Ease
work.
me into it. Ease me into it. You know, I actually know that.
How about
Great
how about
song,
don't
man.
don't
That is a
speak?
great song.
That was a
I
good
mean,
song.
it's
I
always
know just
been a
what
great
you're
song.
thinking.
Yeah,
telling
that's so
Are you
sad.
telling me not to speak?
That's true.
I don't even know what Kids Bop is.
It's
Or why don't you say Bop?
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
From Hanson.
Bop. Yeah.
Oh, you want me to like start singing, and then that will get you in the mood to start singing, Max?
I don't know. We need to like
No,
warm this up.
I will sing it. I just don't know which one I am doing yet. I'll songs like
I like I'm Just a Girl or Just a Girl.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the
I'm
one
a
we
girl
want to go
better.
with? I'm just a girl, or
That'll
Let's
have
just sing
piano
something.
consent. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'll
good.
sing it. But I can
I'm
ask you-
really
Yeah.
excited.
Anyone
I'm
have the
really,
link to the karaoke version?
I'm actually, Brian, I'm giddy right now because this
What?
is happening.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't think I've sang since Rock Band was popular on the PS3.
I sing every day, all day
Who the
long
hell?
in my own
Who the hell
concerts.
play Rock Band? What the hell, man?
Rock
That's all I
Band
do.
fun. Have some drinks, friends over. I still have my instruments. I hope they work still.
I broke each one of them.
Music
I
just
was
puts me in a
singing
good
while I
mood.
was
I'll catch
flexing.
Sounds
myself
about like
singing.
you, Anthony.
When I
No.
music just I don't know, man. Max, it's a good thing, man. It really is. It's a good thing to sing. Music puts me
No,
in a
like
good mood.
6
I'll
a.m.
just be in a good mood
somewhere.
one day, and I'll start sending people links to different songs that I like. You know, I've been on a David Bowie kick for like a week.
Yeah, somebody's gonna donate and sing. You be like, sing more.
I got a good one though. All right.
Yeah.
Let me
I
get
can
you
sing
hooked
in
up,
my
Max.
heart.
Sorry.
I'm actually double checking to see if these likes are staying here because there's only 37 people watching. Let me see. I'm
Oh,
double
come
checking.
on, bro. Come on, bro.
How dare
Oh,
we
wow.
question
Ah,
the
you-
77?
There's 77.
Yeah, they're there.
Wow. Wow. All right.
There's no fakeness. Come on.
Okay, you guys have to help a boomer out. Get the video ready for me to say. I can't just sing it out. I don't know lyrics. I have bad memory, so I have to see
So
the
you a
lyrics.
boomer?
Right, so what song are we singing? What song are we singing?
I have.
Just a
Which
girl.
song are you
from
singing,
We
Max?
sing.
Out.
We singing
Just
that
a-
Tupac song.
I was very close to Gwen Stefani during that tour. Me and my wife we're right up. I got the best tickets. That was one of the most expensive tickets I ever bought We were right up there.
What
and then
concert?
No doubt. One of the times they reunited. They said they were going to work on an album.
My most expensive concert ever, and I was kind of mad afterwards. U2. U2 was very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was Eminem.
It wasn't expensive.
Yeah, because we went in Detroit on New Year's Eve, and we were like VIP seats.
Does anyone have the Just the Girl video for
hell?
Really? Actually, you had VIP seats at Eminem in Detroit?
I have an Eminem tattoo. What are you
Who the
talking
hell
about?
do you know that you got VIP?
Link in the private chat.
I was out here making that money. You know what I'm saying?
The VIP access. You gotta get the VIP access.
No doubt, Just the Girl.
Yeah, Scipio, I wish it was that low.
Just remember,
U2 almost cost me a
ribbon off
grand.
my eyes.
Oh, I think I found it. Hold on, let me see if this.
Yeah, actually, the Eminem.
Okay,
thing,
all right. Yeah, I actually have to. It's easier for me if I know the song a little bit. I found it here. This is not going to get. Well, if it's member stream, so even if it gets me a claim, I'm okay with that.
We'll help you sing too.
Maybe.
Yeah, we hope you sing those WAP songs one time.
I would.
All right, are we
Weezer
ready?
song.
Are we ready for this?
Oh yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, let's do this.
Very excited. Very excited.
All right. Wait a second. Do you want me to do this so you could see me singing better? Is this better? Like I don't have a big ego. But...
Well, Rhea's gonna help though, man.
Oh, she is. Okay,
She's fearless.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, good. All right. Got my mic ready. All right, here we go.
Let me mute. That was so good. That was so killer. That was killer.
Rhea, that was so sweet.
My eyes?
To help him. That was
My
Thank you, Rhea.
Don't you mean your ears?
Rhea is fucking fearless, man.
Yes, yes.
That was awesome.
All right.
Now sing the R. Curly one now, Glenn.
Oh no. All right. Does anyone else want to sing one while we're here?
Yeah, sure. What the hell? I got one.
Okay. Okay.
Eddie, are you gonna sing again?
RJ should sing.
No.
Yes,
RJ, me and you were. How about me and you sing one next time? We'll pick one. We'll sing it together.
I'm gonna take off. You guys have fun.
We have to get 100 likes for that one. 100 likes.
More like 200.
No. 100 likes where the Madman and the Marvel Maniac do a duet. What do you say, RJ? Next time.
If I can get anybody to do one with me later on down the line, like next week, I'll do. But it's got to be Daryl Hall and John Oates. It's got to be a Hall and Oates song.
My wife.
We do Man Eater.
What the heck is going on down there? She doesn't.
That's a good song.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you.
Also,
up.
I was thinking like Out of Touch or Private Eye.
That one's good. Yeah.
Oh, I like those songs.
Eyes are watching you. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Or how about Brian? She's gone. Oh yeah. I give the devil to replace. She's gone.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Let's
Who's
get it
singing?
going. I'll do it. I got this. Can you hear it okay? Turn it up a little bit there. A million miles away, your signal in the distance, to whom it may concern. I think I lost my way, getting good at starting over every time that I return. I'm learning to walk again. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? I'm learning to talk again. Can't you see I've waited long enough? Where do I begin? Do you remember the days We built these paper mountains and sat and watched them burn. I think I found my place. Can't you feel it growing stronger, little conquerors? I'm learning to walk again. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? I'm learning to talk again. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? Now! For the very first time, don't you pay no mind. Set me free again to keep alive a moment at a time, but still inside a whisper to a riot, to sacrifice but no one to survive, the first to climb another state of mind. I'm on my knees, I'm begging for a sign, forever, whenever. I never wanna die, I never wanna die, I never wanna die. I'm on my knees, I'm begging, wanna die, I'm dancing on my grave, I'm running through the fire, forever, whenever. I never wanna die, I never wanna leave, I never say goodbye, forever, whenever, forever, whenever. Learning to walk again. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? Learning to talk again. Can't you see I've waited long enough? Where do I begin? I'm learning to walk again. I believe I've waited long enough. I'm learning to walk again. Can't you see I've waited long enough?
All right.
That's one of my favorite Foo Fighters songs, Brian.
The growl in your voice, Brian. Man, that was
that
like
song.
that was matching Dave Grohl. That was amazing.
I did have to keep it down a little bit because, like I said, I got like paper thin walls. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Nice job, Pat.
That was great.
But I love that Foo Fighters song.
All right.
Ashley's
Any
gonna do
any
Rain
other
Blood.
takers before we get back to movie talk? And
So what's this movie? What's his topics?
oh, see, that's what's like,
movie topic. Let's go.
Ashley's
Come on.
smart. She's like, I'm just gonna dip out. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I can't be doing karaoke on YouTube, guys.
all right.
She said
Maybe
she'd
one day.
do-
Maybe one day.
Let's go.
Axel, you okay, man? Okay,
He's like, I'm fine. I'm
like,
good.
no, that was great.
If
Brian.
we could get Axel to do an AC/DC song, that'd be so epic. He looks like
he
Angus
might be in
Young.
school, so it might be hard for
Can
him.
you do TNT?
Oh yeah, I'm down to do it. But yeah.
Yeah, he'd be in front of his classmates singing.
Dirty
potentially.
Deeds Done
Yeah.
No, I'm in like a little room by myself. So.
Oh,
Nah.
okay.
I'll be.
Are you in timeout?
It's criminal.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
What? No, I'm in study.
Are you in jail? No, I'm playing.
Hey, if you members
No.
listen, I really mean it. If when I say the membership, it affords us opportunities to do lots of different things on this channel. It supports the community. We have a lot of positive vibes in this community. If you guys like karaoke, and I honestly don't think after you heard me, Ray had a beautiful voice, but after you heard me, you want to hear
Ray
me
was killing
again.
it.
Ray
But
was killing
if
it.
you
Like,
guys
he's
want
fearless.
karaoke on Sundays, sometimes we'll do this challenge again. I mean, if you, we'll do it. We'll do it.
I love
If
karaoke,
you,
man.
yeah, Brian is a karaoke star, so for sure. All right, so we'll go back to topics then, unless anyone is.
Yeah, movie topic. Let's go.
And Chris, I don't know. You've been throwing a lot. Are you sure you're not gonna karaoke?
Oh, no, I will eventually. I will. Yeah, I promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next time we'll do a big party. We'll have. You know what
I'm
I
not
can
afraid
do?
to sing.
You know what I? You know
I'll
what I
bust out
can
my
do?
guitar. I'll take my guitar out.
You
do
know
some
what
of my
I can
own
do for
shit.
you members? Yes, actually, Tony, we already covered it. Congrats on your
Mind
video.
over
You're
matter.
here, you're here late. But actually, what I could do as another member's benefit
This song stuck in my head now.
is I could put a community post for members, and in that community post, you put your recommendation for me to sing karaoke.
Damn it. Okay, I have a perfect one for the next one Max does.
What?
Brass in Pocket by the Pretenders.
By the Pretenders, hell yeah, dude. That would be Detroit leaning. Hell yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. You know what that is? That's all that is, right?
I know
because I'm gonna make a scene. Nobody else here.
No one like me. I'm
I'm
special.
Movie topic, please.
Awesome.
Anthony,
Anthony, are you ready to sing, Anthony?
You're not gonna sing with me next
What's going
time.
on?
Me and Anthony and RJ are singing the next.
I thought you were going to sing Redbone tonight, Anthony.
Oh, that's a great song too. Shit, that's a great song too. Shit, I love that song, man.
That's Anthony's favorite song.
Tony, do you sing karaoke? Next time we'll have Tony on.
Hey.
No, I think would be good at karaoke is Days Gaming. I'll have to ask Ramblin' Man too. Maybe.
Oh, that would be a fun episode of MME International. I know you said that you'll be gone next week, but yeah.
Well, Caden said he might be able to run it for me while I'm gone next week. We'll see. I'm going to set it up and see.
Oh, Caden needs to sit down. He's annoying.
No, Caden helps people out.
Wow.
Be nice, Anthony. Be nice. Caden volunteered. Like, I'm well, I'm going to be gone if you want to help. And he said, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if Ramblin' Man's up to it too, because, he got to keep his he's a busy dude right now lately. All right, so let's get to some movie topics.
So we're definitely not gonna do WAP.
Not this week.
Okay, just
not this week. Next time.
If you want me to sing that, I gotta get like 200 likes or 250.
I want you and Ray to do a doo-wop of it.
I don't know. Maybe when I do maybe when we do the prize of the Switch at the end of the month, we'll work up to that. And I'll have to
do you
practice.
Want to do the PG-13 WAP or the R-rated PG?
I'll have to say
the Kids Bop version.
A little for the longest
Did
time.
we find the Kids Bop version? Yeah.
I mean, if we get to 100, can we get some more?
Ryan, do you karaoke? Actually, next time. I see we do. See, the other problem with karaoke on a Sunday is I could do better if I had a drink or two, but not on a Sunday night.
No, that's usually how that one works.
You know what? You know what? We can have a real party. Well, if any, because people might be gone for Memorial Day weekend. If you're not gone, I'm going to have that Monday off. And if I'm not away that Sunday night, I can have a couple drinks, have a really, let me see. That could be something. We'll see. We'll see. Have that Monday off so I could sleep in. Because if I have drinks on a Sunday night, I'm not waking up for work. Drink or two. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the now. It's Geekosity time.
Can we go back to karaoke?
But this I don't think they're stretching. But why? Do you even want to see this? I love the Harley Quinn animated show.
Wait, what? Ashley, did you say this is your favorite?
Yeah.
Well, we already knew about this. This is supported by Variety.
Yeah, we already knew.
Like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we already knew this.
Really, a Kite Man show though?
Well,
he's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
He's not funny at all.
He's funny in the context of the show.
Yes, he is funny in the context.
Well, it's not really a Kite Man show. It's called Noonan's. It's about a supervillain bar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so like okay.
Yeah, like a bar for supervillains. Like, I think it could be funny. I'll watch it.
So they copied that from somebody else.
Brian, Ray,
no, I always thought they needed to do more stuff like that. I would watch something like that. Remember when they were going to do the night nurses, the ones that like heal and bandage up all the superheroes that go out and get their asses.
Jim's gonna kill Kite Man.
We are going to talk about Donovan, but let's get to Kite Man first. Did either one of you, Brian, Rhea, did you see the Harley Quinn animated series with Kite Man? No. Oh,
you guys should watch it. It's a really good
I
show.
did.
No pressure, but that Harley Quinn animated series is fire. So
It's
anyone
hilarious.
else, Chris?
Especially the guy who played Brain.
That Harley Quinn is on my list. That's the next thing I'm watching. Actually, that's like the next thing I'm watching. Yeah, it's Harley Quinn.
She's a better Harley Quinn than Margot Robbie.
Oh,
I would have to agree.
Yes,
I would agree as well.
Yeah, best Harley Quinn ever. I would love for Casey Cuoco to just play a live action version. I don't think
Kaylee
it's possible.
Oh yeah, Kaylee Cuoco. She's so busy though with
the Mavericks universe. Yes,
the stewardess.
Margot Robbie's busy too.
The flight attendant.
Flight attendant, yeah. Stewardess. I totally just like that's derogatory now, right? You're not even supposed to use that word no more. And I'm like,
I don't know. I had to finish that first season. That show was really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, and I don't think I finished it.
I heard it gets crazy weird. Like
the
she ends up working for the CIA and shit. You're not gonna drop spoilers. Actually, it's okay.
No, the second season kind of it's not as strong in the end, but it's a good. It's still hilarious.
Something else I started watching on Apple Plus because I recently got it for 6 months for free on my PS5 is we started watching Finch with Tom Hanks.
Oh, that is a great movie. That's a really good movie.
I didn't finish it yet though.
I want to watch that one where Jason Momoa and everybody's blind. Only one. Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, is it any good?
It was all right.
So funny.
What?
It's funny.
It's funny.
A bunch of blind people in battles. Funny.
No, because he said, "I want to say that."
Oh, I get it. Okay, that's okay. That is funny.
Okay, yeah.
I watched most of the first season, and I lost interest the last time I had Apple Plus for a trial period. And I was like, eh. But I want to give it another shot because Dave Bautista comes in the second season, so I want to finish the first season.
That's the only streaming service I don't have, Max.
But the main things I really like Apple Plus because the main things I've been watching are Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
and then I watched the Jon Stewart show where he says the problem with, and he does get political, but he tries to bring in people in the community, politicians, people in whatever topic he's covering.
Have you watched the morning show?
What?
Have you watched the morning?
I have to watch the morning show. There's also Invasion, Dickinson. There's some other shows. So there's a lot
RJ
there.
Wifey.
What's that?
What?
That's RJ Wifey. So.
Wifey.
Oh yes, he wishes.
Uh-huh.
No, that's nothing bad to wish for.
I know I've seen a few things on Apple TV that I thought looked really good. Lasso looks really good. Like
Lasso's
Lasso
a lot
looks
of
really good.
It's really, really good.
It's a WB property, and then they give that away.
That is true. That's something I was shocked when I saw the credits that it is Warner Brothers and it's not on HBO Max.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But it came out before HBO Max launched.
Yep,
that's true. Okay.
Yeah, but Warner Brothers is retarded.
It might, once it completes, it'll probably go back. It'll probably be on HBO Max after that.
I have bad news, everyone, about this show.
Oh, the Wonder Twins. Nobody cares.
No, not that yet. Space Force.
I know.
Grounded. What?
Oh yeah, by Netflix.
Really? I thought it was doing good.
Yeah,
it was kind of
I actually watched that.
They canceled it. They're canceling shows because they're facing massive layoffs and budget cuts. They're going to be stripping the fat.
Can't cancel Stranger Things then, because that's
Did anybody? No, they're not going to cancel Stranger Things.
They're not going to cancel them.
No, it's their flagship show right now. Of course, they're not that and Ozark. Yeah.
Did anybody watch both seasons of?
I watched the first.
No, a lot of people did.
I only made it to the. I didn't make it past the first 3 episodes. I was like, this is not that funny. It's not very clever. It's kind of boring. I would though recommend Apple Plus. It's like $5.
Yeah, I might snatch it up because there's a couple things I saw that I wanted to watch, and I know Ted Lasso was one of them. I heard it's like funny and
it's really good.
Plus, it's got
very
the girl in
heartwarming
it who I love, Juno Temple. Man, I love her. So
yeah, it's very heartwarming. It's like comedic drama. I love it. I love it.
I just don't get Netflix.
It's the one show that my wife was like, I'm not feeling it. She left the first episode, and I kept watching it, and then we watched one more episode together, and she's like, hey, let's watch Lasso. And I'm like, too bad. I already passed you up. Said you weren't going to watch it. So when I'm winding down, getting ready for work, I'll put on an episode of Ted Lasso. The one night I binged the whole first season, and I was really tired for work the next day. I stayed up. I stayed up.
Worthy though, I definitely want to watch it. If it's one of those where you can't sleep because you want to watch the next episode.
Yes,
that was like that with Heels on Stars, the one about wrestling. That was a great show.
Oh, I wanted to see that. Is that show still around?
Yeah, it's on Stars.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
so, yes.
They just started filming season 2. Yeah,
you guys see the Power universe on Stars.
All right, let's get to this topic that everyone wants to talk about. What is this a sign for anything more than just being a show canceled? Does this mean that Discovery is going to be doing more stuff, considering more properties? The Wonder Twins is canceled.
I think
nobody gives a shit about Wonder.
Yeah, this is still rumor.
Well,
I believe it.
A lot of people are still talking about it. Yeah, the assumption is that yes, this movie has been canceled, and the word on the street is that there might be a lot more cancellations on the way.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted the Green Lantern TV show, that's done.
Well, we'll see. I don't think.
No, that might be something Zaslav is like, yeah, let's do this. I think he's trying to get rid of the stuff that he thinks is a hit or miss, and he just wants to go for guaranteed stuff that he knows.
Well, no, honestly, I'm starting to feel like the entire system, like the entire DC universe as we've once known it, is being rewritten. Like they are really, and I mean, really trimming the fat, and I feel like they're really going to start like. They might at this point. I really feel like.
I hopefully Beetle survives.
Well, that's started filming. That's started filming.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like stuff that's in development.
Well, I mean, with last time I saw Wonder Twin on the screen was on Smallville, and that was the last time. They were good in the show.
I honestly feel like.
So, what other projects are still in development, RJ? Are there any projects currently in development?
Green Lantern Corps.
I'm talking about films.
Oh, films.
JJ's got some stuff. The Hot Wheels movie, I think.
No, we're talking about DC.
We're talking about DC property.
Oh,
Black Canary.
Black Canary, Superman. No, Black Canary is an HBO Max movie.
It's Superman. Okay.
Superman, Black Canary, Nightwing.
I don't know.
Two.
Axel, how do you feel about the Wonder Twins? Are you disappointed?
Wonder
the
Twins,
Amazons.
I don't really care about the Wonder Twin shit. I never thought that was going to happen. I casted mediocre actors. It was just never going to happen.
Exactly.
I don't see how it would have worked.
Well, to be fair, those actors are going to get roles in the DC universe, but with different characters. They're not going to act.
Maybe on CW.
No, that's not happening.
Rhea, were you looking out for the Wonder Twins? Honestly, no.
I'm like shocked. I'm surprised that they they pulled the plug on it and they just announced it. What, like not even a month ago?
Was a rumor from that's true. It's a recent announcement. They're like, nope.
It was before the merger.
A film news page.
It was announced
on Twitter.
Brian? Were you looking forward to the Wonder Twins? Eddie,
I
Twins?
don't care about the Wonder Twins.
Anthony, RJ. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Eddie.
No, actually, it was because I actually do know some about them. I mean, I get it. It's campy, Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of.
Eddie did that so well. Somebody clip that shit.
obviously, that was for Super Friends, but they probably wouldn't did none of that nonsense in live action. But
well, here's the funny thing, and I've been telling people this for a while. Zaslav wants to turn DC into the MCU, and people have been super scared about that, saying, "Oh, we don't want DC to be like the MCU." That's exactly what you're getting. And this is what people were worried about that Hamada and company are doing. Nope, it's Zaslav who wants to go that model. So you're going to basically, the DC universe is about to become the MCU.
Yeah, he wants to, whatever's going to help his bottom line, his dollar, because he's about making films, shows cheaper as possible. And also now that he has, WB and all that and all the properties behind it, they're going to be building a connected universe that then can help line his pockets more, because he is a dollar, but he's a dollars guy, So he's
I think the thing is he wants an MCU, but he wants it a lot cheaper.
Yeah, he's gonna do it like cheaper. That's what I'm saying. That he has a history of putting out cheap content.
Yep.
You know, on these platforms. The way, I mean, his budgets are always smaller, and I can see him doing the decrease in those budgets.
I'm starting to think this merger might not have been a good thing.
It's not.
What?
Yeah, I'm really starting to feel like we're gonna
What
be
do you
seeing some
mean?
things the next couple of years.
It's not the magical panacea you want it to be.
I've been saying that too.
There's
That's
gonna
not
be
the-
some
not the way people
casualties
think.
out of
Something
this.
need
that
to
I feel like
happen, regardless if the Snyderverse comes back or not.
doesn't mean it's gonna be better
What's the
though.
plan?
I think they're gonna dump a
What is
lot
the
of stuff
plan?
on HBO Max, guys. I really do.
That's the.
I don't know. Something need to happen. I disagree with that take, RJ. I completely disagree. I value your opinion, but
put the Flash
I'm
one on
just
HBO
saying,
Max.
I don't know. I just feel like things are gonna get really murky soon, and I feel like stuff's gonna be cheaper, and it's not gonna go the way we think because
listen.
stuff's gonna get canceled and lost to the shelf that maybe we would have loved.
I think the Netflix news recently put everyone on watch. Everyone is really going through their catalog, saying.
Well,
they're-
Zaslav
we're not-
has said
there's-
how many times that he doesn't want to beat the competition by spending more money.
Mhm.
How many times has he said that? He does
Well-
not want to beat out and spend more money.
Well, that's what happened to Netflix. Netflix is the WCW of streaming. They just started
That's
throwing
right,
money at
RJ.
everything, and now they're in trouble.
Let's go around the panel with RJ's question here, starting with Axel and Rhea. Axel, do you think the merger was a good idea? Or do you think things need to happen, or are you concerned with the future now with all these cuts?
I'm not really concerned. I just hope they do a better job than what they're doing right now. I'm not going to get my hopes up on anything, because, but like I don't know. It's just fuck. Sorry.
Okay. Rhea, what do you think? Do you think something needed to happen? They were all over the place before. Regardless of what happens, I feel like something needed to happen.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a higher turnout of content. You know, I do feel like we're kind of sparse on things to talk about that are DC related. So I'm hoping that if there is lower budgets on new projects, that at least increases the output, so we can have more things to talk about, and we see more characters we've never seen on screen before actually, you know, get some time to be developed, and you know, will judge the products for themselves. So yeah, I'm just hoping for more content overall to be you know, put out.
All right. Chris and then Eddie, what do you think? Chris, do you think something needed to happen to WB?
DC and Warner Brothers was a mess. Everybody bitched and bitched and bitched that they wanted a change. Now they got the change, and it looks like Zaslav's trying to clean up some of this DC debris and get his compass to point true north again. I think this change was necessary, because even if it ends up being bad change, everybody wanted change. They wanted something changed, and this is the only way they were going to get it was through that merger. And he's already making changes, you know. So of course, yeah.
Well, I'm not arguing that change wasn't necessary. It's not my point. Well, I just want to make sure everyone knows. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have. Something needed to change, clearly. I just don't think that this was the right kind of change. I feel like we're going to be looking back on this and not really looking at what we lost potentially in net negative. You know what I mean? I don't know, though. We'll see. Stuff can change. We'll see. Things are going to get really interesting, though. That's for sure.
Okay. Eddie, what do you think? Do you think, are you share your concerns with your pal RJ? Because who left?
Axel went to get some food, he said.
Oh, okay. Do you share the concerns with RJ that you were kind of enjoying what WB is putting out pre-merger, and you're a little concerned now that this is a potential bloodbath for all these projects?
Well, no, I'm not saying I even enjoyed what came before. But
I know Eddie was. Eddie was
okay.
Peacemaker, Batman, you know. Go ahead, Eddie. Speak your mind.
No, I did enjoy what they were giving out before. Not all of it, but at least they were taking time to give us, you know, whoever wants to deem it quality content. I know I did, but I said it like before the merger even happened. It's not going to be what you expect. It's going to be all over the place. Zaslav's probably going on a strict schedule now when it comes to what gets announced. So all the stuff that, because we all know DC probably announced like 20 things that still haven't happened. So he's probably just cut all that loose. I mean, but I can't really judge his overall plan over Wonder Twins getting canceled and a couple CW shows getting canceled as well. I do think that he's probably gonna. I think the reason why he's doing that because he actually wants. I don't know if he's going to cheaper. I know people said that, but I think he wants to be like. I think he is willing to I said it before. I think he is willing to waste money just on things that he knows will actually make the money, like established franchises like Aquaman, Wonder Woman, all that stuff. Like those IPs. But I think we just had to wait and see what exactly happens. Like I said, that if anything, that means like. Oh, you got to leave. If anything, that means like the so-called side projects that people are saying are going to happen when it's so-called universe might not happen either. Because if not, if he's trying to go strict and have a complete slate about a complete slate for the present and the future, it's like lots of that stuff might not happen at all.
Okay. Ashley, what do you think? Did something need to happen, or you have your concerns?
I mean, there needs to be there needed to be a shift. I'm saying that these films that are in pre-production, if you start seeing more things, that maybe you were anticipating and wanting, I can see a lot of these things, being scrapped at the end of the day, because what I think is going to be a shift in the focal point is, yes, he's trying to build, an MCU. I mean, we've been hearing this. He's going to do it a lot cheaper, obviously. And then Superman is going to be a focus because he wants to bring in Superman. I'm pretty sure Green Lantern, he wants to bring in the big characters because now they're playing catch up. Unlike Marvel, they had to use B, C, and D characters because the A-list characters were off the board. They're going to go with those heavy hitter characters, I believe, and that's where that shift is going to be. So some of these films that maybe you wanted, they're in pre-production, I don't think you're going to get them. And this, unfortunately, was just the first one of many, I believe.
Okay. Anthony, do you have anything to add? Any concerns about this? I just so you guys know my point of view, I'm very happy, regardless of what he does, that things are happening because this company needs to survive too. The way they're going, they can't be all over the place forever. They can't. It's just not working. They have too many properties. They need to get it together, and they need to tighten up, regardless of what route they go. Now, it makes me happy to hear we want Superman. Yep. So we want these main characters. They were spreading themselves too thin. Does that mean the Snyderverse is coming back? No, not necessarily. No. It might just mean Cavill's coming back. If Cavill, does come back, they do need to move things around to compensate for his asking price to get him back too. If they do, that's if they get him back. They need to tighten up the ship and not have all this supplemental stuff that really isn't making a lot of money.
I mean, they've got a flagship Trinity they could be dealing with right now, and they're not using it. Like they announced Wonder Woman 3, but we don't know what's going to happen with Superman. We don't know what's going.
Well, why not make Wonder Woman 3 that Trinity film? Just have Batman,
something like
Superman,
that. Because
you
should be using your flagship characters.
Yeah, with a new director, not Patty Jenkins.
Well, yeah, I don't necessarily think it has to be Zach or Patty. I mean, I would like Patty to get another shot, but honestly, that last one was just so bad.
Well, when I say Trinity, I don't mean they have to make a Trinity movie. I just mean they have a Trinity. They've got Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That is their flagship characters. 3 of the most popular comic book heroes of all time for generations. Start using them. Stop spreading them out so much.
I love Batman v Superman, but if you had a bright and cheery Trinity too, like a super bright Superman suit, Wonder Woman, and then Batman,
they were.
Go ahead.
No, they were using them until they fucked up in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that was a different tone though in Batman.
But it had them. It had all 3 of them.
But that's what I mean. I meant to differentiate that. If you I love the way
and that was
Wonder
6
Woman
years
looked
ago, Eddie. That's a long time ago. Man.
Wonder Woman looked great in 84, where the suit was really bright. What the heck is that? I don't know if I should have to.
I actually really loved the way she looked in the movie. I just didn't like the movie.
Anthony, go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off, Anthony. What's your thoughts?
I'm fine with it. I like what Ashley is doing. Nobody give a fuck about Wonder Twins. So it's good. Listen, I like Wonder Twins when they was on Smallville and shit like that, and then that one tease monkey at the end of Crisis, and that's it. But other than that, I mean, I'm happy he's cutting stuff that Warner Brothers. Bro, DC announced 10,000 movies that we never even seen. They announced a Plastic Ma'am movie. instead of Plastic Man. Like, come on, who the fuck does that? We want to make a Plastic Man.
Wait, was that real? That was real?
I'm
Yes,
afraid to
that's
highlight
real.
this super chat because I think that's a real nipple.
Yeah, yeah.
I will just read your super
And
chat because I don't want to highlight it.
and,
That is a
and
real. Yep, it is. It
yeah,
is.
that is real.
Is it-
And I want
That's
to
a
see
nipple?
Aslan.
Yep,
What?
that's that. That's not your
I think
nipple.
that's a picture from.
Well, if
Google,
I
but
make it larger, it's gonna show it on to everyone.
She
It
said, "Don't
looks
make
like
nipples."
I will just read it, even your screen name. I don't know what you're. I think you're being a nice troll. Hopefully, I don't know.
Matt
I see it
Jarbo,
now. Yeah.
Puffalicious,
Matt
Chocolate.
Charbos,
Okay.
Puffalicious. I don't know if it's an inside joke for Quad. Chocolate nipples.
No,
I don't.
Oh, do you remember the user Tom Hanks 69?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh. Okay.
No, he's well, I mean, yeah, he kind of fell out
He
with some
trolled.
folks, but yeah.
All right.
Reyes being nice about it.
Matt
Yeah.
Jarbo Supreme. Okay. Matt Jarbo
Good.
Supreme. Thank you.
Yeah, I want Aslan to bring back Henry Cavill. We need him
Okay.
back. And
All
if
right.
it's not
Thank
him,
you.
whatever.
I think for supporting the show. All right.
Yeah,
Let's move on to other topics.
Let's move on.
All right.
Next topic.
I did actually have this is very interesting. This I found I didn't know anything about this. Oh, Aaron's entered the building. Okay. This is first look at Sylvester Stallone as Middle America mob boss in Paramount Plus series Tulsa King.
He doing TV shows now?
Everybody is.
Well, it's Apple.
Damn.
It's Paramount Plus. Everyone has. You have to be if you want to survive, or not survive. That's the wrong word. If you want to be prolific in this day and age, you have to have a game plan for theatrical and streaming for your.
That is what
production.
that is what Sylvester Stallone himself said in that interview about this show. I know about this show that's coming out.
Okay. I don't think that, Anthony. I don't think it's
no.
This
But
is actually pretty cool. I've never seen Sylvester Stallone do any like organized crime movies as far as I know. So
I know he's been a hitman before.
Can you imagine him being like a mob boss?
No, he would kill you in 2 seconds.
Well,
I think he used to refuse to play those roles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
I
interesting.
feel like I remember hearing that when he was talking about doing Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that he didn't want to be typecast in specific types of roles.
He did a comedy called Oscar where he was a mob boss.
Very interesting, Ashley.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
But like some Godfather type stuff. No, I've never seen him do anything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have been very important to do because even though De Niro and Pacino are extremely prolific actors, the majority of their work is that, and at that time, where he went a different route, and he could do it now.
Bye, Brian.
But I'm really looking.
Well, how many episodes this?
I don't know. I had no idea about this. Paramount Plus
Isn't it 6 or I think it's 6 or 8? I have to check. Hold on, let me see.
I still have to watch that The Offer show about the making of The Godfather.
I've seen the first episode.
Oh, is it up?
How do you like it?
Yeah, they put it out.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I've seen the first one. I'm not a big into The Godfather, but I like to see how things happen. You know, like.
I was going to ask you, like, is this motivating you to like give The Godfather another chance?
You know, Raya.
Dakota cut, Ashley. Dakota cut.
It's just like it's just boring. Long.
That's
it's
fair.
Like great. It's great.
I'm not gonna
like,
pressure
the acting
you.
performances are amazing. It's just like I get like lost because like I have like overactive brain anyway, and like it's just, like I just get like out of it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, here's the first image of. I think this is him in character. I love the way he looks there. Very.
Okay.
I don't know. First
No,
image.
he's actually in front of the Tulsa Clock Tower too. That's crazy.
Yeah, the middle of the street in New York City.
All right.
Back up the street.
I'm very excited about this. Let me bring up the article again to see when is this supposed to come out. I have no idea.
What?
When's this gonna? Oh, The Tulsa King is a Paramount Plus streaming series is reportedly eyeing a fall 2022 premiere. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's just gonna get destroyed by Super. No.
Wow, Degrassi, I can't believe you brought that up. There's a YouTuber named Dining with Death. Her name's Stacey Lee. She's a friend of mine, and she's actually connected to that case, like in real life. She used to be a Mormon, and she's connected to the case that show's about. That's crazy that you brought that up. I didn't think anybody
So
was
part of the show.
Andrew Garfield's in it. No, she was a part of the documentary though.
Oh yes, I have got to watch that. Under the Banner of Heaven. Yeah, I saw that was on.
A lot of actors are doing TVs. I'm surprised.
Andrew Garfield. They say Andrew Garfield kills it in that show, and that it's going to get a lot of backlash. And it is. It's going to get a lot of backlash.
You know what? We've reached the 2-hour mark, and I'm going to bring Caden on. Caden has been in the back for a while. Caden, how are you doing, Caden?
Why has he been sitting back there? There's been room.
I think he said leave me in the back earlier.
Yeah, I think Kaden is sleeping. Wake up.
Okay. Oh, you are okay. You are. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you turn on the marquee at the bottom of the StreamYard?
Oh, how do I turn it off?
No, how do I turn it on? I always forget to turn that on for my streams.
Oh, you go to banners.
Yeah.
There's comments, banners, and brand. It's above brand. It's in banners.
Oh, nice.
And you can create it, and you click ticker.
Yeah.
After you
click
create
that box, and it'll show up at the bottom. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll make one later. Thanks.
How are you doing, Caden?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
We brought you on as the one person that really wanted the Wonder Twins to continue. Besides
what? No, I was.
Yeah, he was crying. He was crying earlier.
Yeah, I was like, as
he
you
sent
can
me
see on
like
Twitter,
a DM.
It was devastated.
Yeah, he didn't want anybody to know.
I'm like really depressed about it. I really want to see KJ Alpha.
I'm so depressed.
Stick the movie talk. Stick the movie talk. I don't know about your acting.
If I was working on that movie for Wonder Twins, and I'd be so pissed off right now.
Oh my god! Like
I'd be furious.
I mean,
all the work that they put in.
The thing is, people like celebrate cancellation of movies and shows.
No, I don't celebrate that.
And I know not people on this panel, but people do on social media. But people do that. You're celebrating people's job that they lost. Like, it's not something to celebrate. It's like something to be like.
Yeah, that's the shit that gets on my nerves, man. Because they don't think about everybody that else works. They just think about the actor or the actress they don't like.
Yeah,
they don't separate the art from the artist, and they celebrate failure.
Right,
it pisses me off, man.
You should have saw when Batwoman got canceled. They had a field day on.
Yeah, they had like a party, didn't they? It was like a party.
No, but this is
like,
worse.
This is worse than Batwoman.
One at a time.
Those shows got canceled because the CW boss said like we don't want them no more. And that's it. And that's it. It wasn't Discovery or none of that. That's not.
And the viewership.
No, they don't care. CW doesn't care about live views. They only counts the app, and that's it.
Wasn't there a story like a while ago that CW hasn't been profitable like since they merged WB and
what was it, UPN?
Yeah, and like they were like shopping around for buyers potentially or something.
I feel like Discovery is gonna use that channel and they just rebound.
Well, they're selling it.
I mean,
just put everything on the HBO Max.
I mean,
the thing is, they'll sell it by 2024, 2025.
Quality is not good enough
they
for
have
HBO Max.
all the time. They have all the time to run their shows out that they have currently going on. That is in like first 2 seasons or whatever. That they want to have big viewership, and that actually is like really good. They have at least until 24 to like run the shows out and be like, oh, this is our final abbreviated season for this show, and we're done for the show. And then, or with some of the shows that are being pilot ordered right now, they will put onto HBO Max.
Degrassi, how are you watching 200 minutes of Strange New Worlds?
Yeah, Degrassi.
They only have one episode out, right?
It's not out yet. It's out this
Degrassi,
week.
who are you?
Degrassi is an insider, I thought.
Yeah. He is an insider. He knows his stuff.
Okay. All right. Eddie, were you going to say something? I apologize, bro.
No, it's fine. No, I'll just say that they're probably doing that on purpose, WB, because they want all their DC content out there. That's why, because obviously HBO Max is a thing now. So why would you want your content to be on network television?
You're gonna have,
especially when television is dying anyway. It's all streaming now. It's the same thing with Disney Plus. They're not gonna have stuff on Hulu. Well, maybe Hulu, but not ABC anymore and stuff
the
like that.
CW shows are too low quality for HBO Max. You're gonna have to put more money into that stuff if you're gonna want to do HBO Max.
I wouldn't be surprised if stuff like Titans Doom Patrol gets canceled too, so Zasol could just restart fresh. For everything else.
That's interesting. Maybe they'll listen. I like Titans, but maybe they'll try to wrap it up with more season. I don't know. Here's this. Is anyone still interested in Daryl Dixon? I love him in The Walking Dead.
I love him, but I'm burnt out, man. I'm Walking Dead. I'm just burnt out.
Well, he's moving to London to film this whole series.
And that's why apparently
I
the
stopped
actress
watching this years ago.
Me too.
Yeah, but I'm still open for new series. I don't know about Daryl. I've seen so much of Daryl. Like, he's already basically had a Daryl Dixon show the last few seasons.
Well, he's been the main lead.
Right. It's already, anyone else interested
The Walking Dead point.
I'm interested in Norman Reedus giving us Boondock Saints Part 3.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to see.
Absolutely.
Or if he's Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, yeah.
Yeah. Or dude, I think he'd make a great Ghost Rider, man.
I think he already met with Kevin Feige to play Ghost Rider.
They said something about it, I think.
Yeah, I think he met with him already.
He's just been campaigning for the role.
I think we know.
I mean, we know
when they're in active conversations, they don't do the stuff that he's doing.
What was he like fan casted though? Right?
Yeah, but
he's been teasing it. He's been teasing.
Yeah, he's been teasing it, but he stopped.
He was campaigning. Yeah, he was
campaigning. All I say this is we know someone else who got fan casted, and look what happened. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, well,
but it's not on the same level.
That's true.
Like, it's not on the same level as
There's been enough talks about it though. That's
or
the thing.
John Krasinski.
I get it. But there's still enough talks about it from the audience.
Well, I'm just trying to respond. That's all. Hey, or
Jeez,
Haley Steinfeld. Like, they were like people. It was like on a whole other scale with the two of them. I mean, he might be cast, but I think there's better actors.
I mean, Kevin Feige likes Walking Dead actors, so I wouldn't be surprised if
just to give everyone a heads up, we're probably about like at the 15-minute mark from where we're ending this member stream. So anything you guys want to talk about before we go? I have a few quick topics. I don't know if this is I didn't really research the Bill Murray thing, but I heard it was a joke. Let me bring this up here.
These sensitive people in the cast. But I get it. He's from a different generation. If he'd like to tell jokes,
I at least want to get his.
I've heard he's been difficult a lot.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Medicine. I mean, Lucy Liu is the biggest one.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels too.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. He.
That's why he's. All
right. Let me read this real quick. Murray said that the thing that came out to a difference of opinion between him and a woman he was working with on set. I did something I thought was funny, and it wasn't taken that way.
Soft.
Well, listen, Anthony. Though, listen, comedians have a stage. That doesn't mean they got to do stuff all. It doesn't just like it's an interesting conversation. Just like method acting. Method acting sometimes crosses the line.
Yeah,
just because you're a comedian doesn't mean you get to be an ass all the time and be a joke all the time. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you should be canceled or anything. But there has to be boundaries.
What if that's just your personality, though? What if that's
okay?
who you are?
That's like to walk around and offend people is your personality.
Well, what did he say?
To not like be self-aware.
I mean, he was telling a joke.
Well, I mean, there's a conversation here about that we'll get to.
Let Max read it.
Yeah, there's a conversation that should be had about boundaries in method acting and comedians. That doesn't get. You're not on a stage. It's very different if you're a comedian on a stage. You be this way all the time, and you're like, "This is just who I am." I'm not going to cancel the person for that. But you're risking your own whatever, I'm saying you don't have to be like this 24/7, which I've heard him in JM, which is very weird. Jim Carrey came out, really criticized things but I heard I have to actually watch that Man in the Moon documentary. I heard it was pretty. They didn't want to release it because he was so aggressive method acting that he really upset people. But yeah, I think there has to be some boundaries, and I'm not at the same point though, Chris. I'm not canceling the dude, but I did thought something I thought was funny. It wasn't taken that way. Murray seemed hopeful. Him and the unnamed woman could put this behind them, saying, "As of now, we are talking and we're trying to make peace with each other." That's good to hear. We are both professionals. We like each other's work. We like each other, I think. And if we can't really get along and trust each other, there's no point in going further working together or making the movie as well. It's been quite an education for me. I like hearing that.
What did he say? Like, what
I don't
was
know.
the,
I don't know.
the
Okay, guys.
disagreement?
I'm gonna
And it
boycott.
sounds like he might be talking about Lucy Liu. But
I'm gonna boycott Ant-Man and the Wasp 3 now because of this guy. No, I'm joking.
Wow. But I think because I think what it is that he and Keke Palmer were having a conversation. He said something that made her uncomfortable. And
yeah.
And
I mean,
oh yeah,
you could be yourself. You could be yourself, but there has to be a limit.
But and then
sometime.
she was talking to someone about it.
Well, let Caden finish.
No,
finish.
She was talking to someone about it because when the report happened, it said that it was a conversation that was happening with a person, and that person was having a conversation with was reported. Not the conversation between Bill and Keke, but Keke was talking to someone, and that person that Keke was talking to clearly reported the conversation. It was like, this seems not like okay, because probably that person was probably HR, and she didn't mean to like really say something, or it was just like oh yeah, and this happened today type of thing.
All right. Well, it says here the nature of Bill Murray's alleged inappropriate behavior has been revealed, but an investigation into the complaint is underway. Searchlight Pictures has said it doesn't comment on investigations. I appreciate that. But Aziz Ansari and his producing partner, Uri Henley, have been working with the studio to figure out the next step. Okay.
Hey, I'm not watching this movie, so yeah.
Well, I like to hear he says education for me, and we're trying to work it out. We're both professionals. I hope so. I hope. Listen, I think everyone can learn and try to be better. I mean, he said things I like to hear in there at least, regardless.
I mean, I don't think it's. I think its humor hasn't been up there as in the past few years anyway.
Which is just because people understand the humor doesn't mean there's not.
Well, he's from a different generation too.
I know.
Different scenarios. I mean, we all have to work.
No.
All of us have to work to be better in the future. I think. What were you going to say, Ashley? I'm sorry.
he said different generations. I think that yeah, you're a
That's
comedian.
an excuse.
I know that's what he said. That's what Anthony said. I was like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's
you have to adjust to the generation you're in.
You have to be mindful of what you say at times. Yeah. To be people are overly sensitive at times. But if someone is offended by something you say, you're not on a stage, you're not performing, you're having a one-on-one conversation with someone. So, if you said, I don't know what he said, but evidently it was enough for her to be offended by it. So it's just, but he sounds like he's owning it. Okay, someone being offended by someone else's behavior is not them being sensitive. Okay, right. It's you being insensitive to someone else's feelings if you cannot be respectful of someone else. That's not being insensitive. Okay, that's being insensitive. There's a difference. All right.
I agree.
If you say something to me, Anthony, that is offensive to me, and I say I'm offended by that, and your response is I'm being sensitive, then that's not proper. All right. Yeah, we have to be self-aware of the things that we say to people.
Well, I mean, this is a bigger conversation that we will have in the future. We will start to put a pin on this one because it's a great conversation. But listen to look what happened to Will Smith and Chris Rock. There's boundaries being crossed all the time.
Oh, that is
very
this?
important,
and that is a different situation.
Right. But I'm saying it's a problem in society right now. The boundaries are being crossed. Oh, you're trying to cancel me. No, not everything's appropriate every time. We can all try to be better. I don't want to cancel the dude. But yeah, sometimes I tend to think that Bill Murray may push boundaries off, when he's not even on stage.
He's a comedian, right? Comedians do that.
It's not an excuse though. I
mean,
you know, if you're having general conversation.
Hey, whatever the joke that she took. Hey,
yeah,
that's the joke she took.
he's a comedian. The comedians are known to push boundaries, right? Like,
yeah, while they're on stage or in
Yeah.
the role, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean 24. Just like method acting, there's a lot of there's a strong conversation about how method
Like Jared Leto.
and actors have pushed the boundaries of that to treat people inappropriately and being harassing.
Yeah, that's
people
not cool. If
Right.
it's-
So
if that's your personality and you're like that all the time, but if you're offending people on purpose, that's different.
I'm
If
an
you
act- I'm
accidentally
enrolled.
offend somebody and they go, "Hey, I didn't like that," you should apologize and make sure to not do it again.
The thing about that too, if you know, like take Dave Chappelle, he offends everyone almost every day when it comes to a special or Netflix
Yeah,
or anything else.
that's true.
But the thing about it is, the people coming out saying I'm offended after watching that, it's like, well, you know what type of humor he is, so it's like, what the hell are you still watching if you know he's gonna offend you with certain hot
Yeah.
takes or whatever else you want to say? That's the thing I don't understand. Like, don't watch it if you know it's gonna be a problem.
And a lot of times in those situations where it's this big outrage, people don't actually take in the content that they're so offended by.
Yeah, they're just
and
dogpiling.
they don't.
People want to be
understand-
offended. You know, they want to be offended.
Well,
yes.
But in the
Spit-
context of like what's happening here, this sounds like
This
it
is
was
different.
it was
Yeah.
a workplace,
Yeah.
situation. You
Yes.
wouldn't like accept a coworker making you feel uncomfortable. You would
Yep.
try to establish some type of boundary with them, depending on your relationship with them, or you'd go to HR, which it sounds like reportedly that may have happened here. So yeah, it kind of sucks that this HR person let this report get out, or I don't know if Bill Murray just took it upon himself to make this statement or not. But yeah, I would have expected this to be handled in confidence first, which it sounds like it has, and like for some reason he felt compelled to make this statement about it.
And depending on what kind of issue it is, we don't know, because we don't know what he actually said. Whether it could have been, anything, and a lot of things that have been like bubbling under the surface in Hollywood. So if it's a number of one of those things, people are going to run and leak that out, because if they hold on to that information, then they're just as they're enabling the behavior. So maybe
Especially
that's
if
why it
it's-
was leaked
yeah.
out.
Especially
we
if
don't
it's one
know
of, like, the big
exactly
three.
what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, there is that real threat though of like retaliation, which I'm not advocating. That is a legitimate fear that some people have, which is unfortunate. But yeah, when someone feels empowered by whether it be HR or a colleague or something to stand their ground and make a report, that helps other people and prevents this from happening in the future.
Yeah.
And people don't look at
we can't give
Hollywood
carte
actors.
blanche to
They don't look at them as like employees in the workplace.
No, they don't. They don't.
And that's where we have to what's appropriate for you and me if we go to work. Certain things in the workplace. Yeah, you're a comedian. You still have to behave in the workplace. Sorry, but
I know.
hopefully it can work out.
I'm the
Hopefully
oldest person on this panel. I can tell you, I've had the past decade. I've had to really rethink things and change my life and re-educate myself on a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things I used to say that I can't say no more.
Yeah, everyone has work to do to be better. And I don't like saying be better as a joke. I honestly think at least as long as you're trying, no one's going to. Most scenarios, people are going to cancel you if you're trying, unless you say something really obscene.
And it
But if
doesn't
you're trying
matter-
and you really try to be a good person,
Yeah,
And it doesn't matter what generation you're from.
But
Doesn't
you
matter
know
what
what?
gener-
And let's stop canceling people unless they've really done something that deserves to be canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bill Murray taking the accountability for his part in what transpired. Like as vague as it is, and like we're trying to draw conclusions from it, but we're not really grasping at
his
straws.
comments, though.
But yeah, it sounds like he's like taking accountability for his part in it.
Learning experience. That's great to hear. That's what I love to hear.
Mhm.
Everyone should not double down on your behavior.
You're
That's
never
what I
too
can't.
old.
That's what I can't support. Is when
You're never too old to learn from
when
this.
someone says they're offended by something you did and just said double down and deal with it. This is who I am. That come on.
The thing about that is making a public statement is I truly feel like some of these people just say that obviously so the reception will go down. I think probably Bill Murray probably doesn't give a fuck, to be honest. Like you said, he just has to say it for PR instances. But who knows? I could be wrong. But it is like that. It is like that to save your career. And
It
stuff
might
like
be
that.
a bit of both.
It is like
Yeah,
that.
it might actually.
Well,
yeah.
I'm sure he was instructed.
It's good for his image.
Yeah,
Good
like
for his
it's
image.
But he might have truly made a joke.
Yeah.
not even thinking.
Mhm.
She was offended. Well, like I said, we still don't know what the conversation was about. Once he realized, oh, she's offended by this, maybe he was, was truly sorry that he did, offend her. But at the same time, it's going to get out there, so he's got to get out in front of it. So both can be true simultaneously.
I agree.
There's a greater conversation, but I kind of want to put a pin on it and cover these last two topics and wrap up because I do have to get ready for work tomorrow. I was going to have this for Brian, but I am excited for Strange New Worlds. I don't know if I want to catch up on Discovery first or jump into this. I'm actually more interested in this than Picard. I do want to see Picard too, but I want to see how this goes. I like the cast. I like Spock. Rebecca Romaine is there. I'm interested to see this show. So the Star Trek Strange New Worlds review, the legendary sci-fi franchise is no longer lost in space. I'm not going to say what it is. Let me see what the score they give it. This is coming out soon?
Yeah, it's this week,
I think. Yeah.
Where's the score? Oh, come on. Oh, well. Oh, they're giving there's spoilers in there. I'm getting that out of here. Anyway, it's out. That's the yeah. Any interest in Strange New Worlds, Rhea? You're Trekkie sometimes, or
Yeah, I mean, it does aesthetically look like the Next Generation with a dash of Enterprise and original series. So yeah, I may give this a watch.
Okay. I'm thinking about. I don't know if I just want to. I have a lot to catch up on Discovery. I'm enjoying Discovery. It's not my favorite Star Trek. My favorite Star Trek is still Enterprise with Scott Bakula.
Wow, I've never heard someone stand Enterprise like that.
No,
it's usually Next Generation or Deep Space
least
Nine.
favorite. Mine's Voyager.
I love Scott Bakula. That's his name.
I'm gonna just mine's Generation, but
no, I love the special effects in that, and I love where the story was going. The last couple seasons got a little weird, but ended quickly, abruptly. Anyone else looking forward to Strange New Worlds, Eddie? You ever seen Star Trek?
You mean Star Wars, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Disney Plus.
I can't wait, Max.
All right. All right, and then here's the last topic I had. It's just if you're really liking the what?
Are we just gonna gloss over that you don't know how to say Scott Bakula?
I said it now. I said it the last time. I was
Mister from the New Orleans NCIS New Orleans show.
NCIS what?
New Orleans. That was his show, the spinoff from
Quantum
that just
Leap.
got canceled.
I remember
Quantum Leap.
I didn't know that show existed, Aaron. Sorry.
Nobody else did.
Best Viking movies if you like The Northman.
Yay.
Vikings 1958.
Bro. Okay.
Kirk Douglas, Tony Curtis. Wow. I never saw this one.
1958. Who the fuck was
13th
born?
Warrior.
That was
No, but there's
everybody
Viking.
hates the 13th Warrior, and I
Antonio.
love that movie, dude.
I like
Antonio.
Antonio.
I love that movie,
Antonio.
man.
I told you there was a
clothes and,
Viking.
Wow.
Wow.
He's a beautiful man.
Have you ever,
Antonio
actually, have you seen the
Antonio
movie?
Banderas.
Have you seen
Antonio
the
Banderas
Half-
What?
Have you seen the 13th Warrior?
Yeah, I've seen
It's
it.
good, right? It's a really good
It's-
movie.
It's
good.
Thor counts.
I love
It's
it. I love
okay.
it.
I love Scat Dracula.
It flopped so hard. Everybody hated that
Beowulf.
movie. I don't know
Beowulf
why.
is like, yeah, I guess
All of
Beowulf.
these movies are flops, or I never heard of
and
them.
They were good. Beowulf was
Oh,
good
I've seen
too.
Beowulf.
Beowulf
I've
was
seen
not
it.
good.
Outlander.
I've seen
Outlander
it.
was okay.
I've
yeah,
seen
Outlander-
Outlander.
I've seen Outlander.
Valhalla
The
Rising.
fuck,
That's
the fuck is this trash?
That's
Wasn't
something
that
on
Mads
Netflix.
He
Mikkelsen?
said, "What
Yeah.
is this trash?"
The Last
Last
King.
King.
No, it's trash.
I didn't even know The Last King was about Vikings. That's crazy.
I
All
haven't
right.
seen
So
it.
yeah, you're right. Don't make.
I mean, the
don't
Viking
be-
show is better than almost
Mike-
better than all those films.
Yeah, the Viking show is
The
better.
Viking
yeah.
show was pretty good, man.
I
The
mean,
fourth
God,
season
God
was
of War
really-
is better than all these
So
films.
what's
Just
the
watch
learn from
Thor
this?
and act like it's about Vikings.
Best Viking
Yeah.
movie- You shouldn't make Viking movies if you want box office success. Is that what we learned?
No
Well, you
more
shouldn't
Viking
make-
movies.
No, just
You
don't make a
should
bad movie.
Artsy,
Yeah.
Where's the Thor
different. Like,
movies?
a lot of people thought that they were gonna go watch Gladiator type,
Oh, where's
Thor,
Thor?
Norse gods, Viking type
is the
things
Viking
at North.
Valhalla
Well, they
so
thought
good or
they
anything?
they thought that that's what they were gonna get.
Is
Yeah.
Valhalla any good?
Is
There
Tom
was
Holland
another,
good?
there was another
Valhalla.
Beowulf movie with Gerard Butler. I know there was another Beowulf movie with Gerard Butler.
Yeah, there
forget.
was a live action one. Yep. Yep,
Yeah.
there was a live action one, and then there was a
And it
there
was
like a
ass.
3D CGI.
It was
one.
bad. Yeah.
That was bad, bro.
They were
That was
both bad.
ass juice.
Angelina Jolie was like, she had high
dragon or
heels
something?
made out of her own bones,
Oh,
out of her
yeah.
body.
Daryl,
She had a scorpion
Daryl.
tail. It was
Daryl.
crazy.
Didn't he like have sex with Angelina Jolie's character and they like
I
fathered,
think he did. I think
fathered like a
yeah,
demon
played
or
his
like
own
a
mom.
I don't know. It was so weird.
What movie?
Beowulf, the 3D one with the Anthony
Crispin
Hopkins,
Glover
right?
played Crispin Glover played the monster, the
Yeah.
crazy baby inbred baby. That movie's
This
nuts,
movie,
man.
it's stupid.
Would it?
Yeah.
That's my final question for you. Has anyone watched the Viking show or Vikings Valhalla? And is it any
I've watched
good?
the Viking show, all 4 seasons.
Oh, Catherine Rennick.
The first 3 seasons are great. It
fucking
ends a little
serious?
dull, but it's a great show.
Okay. So I
Oh.
just watch that until
We
I
have
see the
some-
Northman.
It's better than the Northman.
Vikings.
No, it's
listen,
not.
Oh,
Yes,
come
it is.
on.
Vikings is the Sons of the Anarchy
I mean, there's
of Viking shows. That's the best way to put it.
We have
Whoa!
breaking news.
Is Sons of Anarchy, but
what's the
in the
breaking
Viking world.
news?
Hold on. 1 second.
Something just
Matt,
came
you
out
mi-
about
you
No Way
missed
Home.
Matt, you missed karaoke.
Yeah, I saw that right now because of the Statue of Liberty.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chinese authorities
Chinese
asked on
authorities.
him.
That's stupid.
That is fucking retarded. This is
What?
what I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Wowzers.
Bro, they stupid, bro. The last
Ow.
oh my
What?
God.
Yeah.
That's weird.
China's getting.
Why are you
China's
laughing
weird,
at,
bro.
Matt? It is. Is that? Are you laughing at the Sons of Anarchy thing? Vikings is like the Sons of Anarchy of Vikings.
It is like some history beef between
Yeah,
China and
the-
I
Statue of
mean,
Liberty.
that's how the Vikings were, right?
Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. Even the lead character looks like Jax. It's crazy. It just reminds me of Sons
mean,
of Anarchy in the Viking days.
I mean,
It's
the
crazy.
character was only around for like 3 seasons.
So
or
pretty much what
Yeah.
they're saying that No Way Home
Well-
will never release
Well,
in China.
I want to thank
There you go.
everyone for joining and all you members. I appreciate the support, but it is 11:30 for me now, so I do got to get some rest. I want to watch Ted
Oh, man.
Lasso, play some games, spend some time with the dogs, get ready for work tomorrow. What is this, Aaron? Is this your new
It's my
channel?
YouTube channel, yeah.
Go sub
No.
to Aaron's new wrestling channel. Laying the
Um,
SmackDown.
I'm doing a
Oh,
stream
and-
tomorrow on it.
Go ahead,
On the
Rhea.
Rock versus Austin rivalry.
I was gonna say, Max. I finally bought some Evercade carts, and they're on their
Oh!
way. They're
that's-
shipping from the UK though, so it might be some days or weeks by the time they get
that's
here.
great because I procrastinate, Ray, and I was going to send you some. Tell me which ones you got, and I still might send you some to try out. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, good. Can you tell us which carts you got? You know which ones you're.
Yeah, so I got one cart that has some JRPGs. There's just a collection of
Okay.
random ones that I've never heard of. Then a platformers collection, and then the Xenocrisis and
That's the
a
one I
Tanglewood one.
That's my favorite cart. I love Xenocrisis and Tanglewood. Yes.
Yeah, so those 3 were highly recommended. I got all 3.
And then if anyone wants to share what they're doing with their channel this week, before we go as well, Rhea, you're planning any streams this week you want people to know about?
Oh, nothing like huge planned because like the Moon Knight ending is happening Wednesday. Then Multiverse of Madness, obviously. So I'll probably talk about those on like other people's channels and then just do game streams on mine. If something else comes up, I might do a Northman discussion depending on like people I can like find in availability and all that other stuff. But otherwise, I'll just be gaming on my channel.
Hey, that's awesome, Rhea. Go support Rhea for sure. Thank you for being my first T-shirt buyer as well.
Oh,
Yay!
I really appreciate that.
Get the T-shirt; it's really cute,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I love the color.
Oh, cool.
I'm interested, Matt. Maybe if you'd let me drop a comment in your fucking videos.
Okay, Chris, behave. But this is interesting. Props to Matt for doing something different. The history.
No, I watch Matt every night, but I don't know why I can't comment on his live streams.
Oh, because
Yeah,
he blocked probably.
We just
'Cause
talked
he's
about
smart,
that last
I guess.
night.
Well, I can't
Yeah,
control what
I was
happens
looking.
on there, but yeah, he's gonna look at
I
that.
didn't
but,
do nothing, man.
But I want to give props to someone in the community doing something different than just normal movie talk. He's going to the history and legacy of Sam Raimi for a live stream. That's really interesting. That's intriguing to do something different. So props to Matt. All right, Eddie, what's your plans, bro?
Yeah, they call Raimi.
You know me, I never have a plan. I just go with the flow.
What?
I said I just go with the flow, right? The wind, that type of language I'm using to talk about it. But no, I don't really. I guess if some stuff leaks, then I'll be a menace to society again and showcase it.
Oh gosh, I'm scared of you.
I mean, I know what happened, but like I'm not gonna say anything.
Like I said, lots of stuff has been leaking.
Devil went
Something
down
leaked
to
today.
Georgia.
I did not hold back at all. I said if you don't want to know what happens or you don't want to see this type of this short video or whatever, then don't watch my channel because I'm gonna spoil it without hesitation. But I guess when I watch Multiverse of Madness talk about it, I'll talk about Moon Knight to see if it's actual good episode when it comes to the season finale or series finale. I really don't know if it'll be a second season.
I'm sorry, I'm still not feeling Moon Knight.
No, I feel you.
I'm not either. I don't care.
I think episode 5 was great, but still, it's like I think episode 1 was great, and then episode 5, but it's like overall, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't. But besides that, I'll just finish it off. I guess I'll just try to outrage people more.
You missed it, Chubby Teddy. Hey, Chubby Teddy, can we get you? You said your wife might be up for an appearance with you and your wife on a Saturday maybe a Saturday to the Max show, early May. Let me know. I'd love to have you on again. I love you, man. It's been a while since you've been on stream. Even if it's just you, we would love to have you as well for one of those Saturday streams. But yes,
if it's not that dog, if that dog does not show up on the screen,
hey, I'm sorry, Doug passed away a month ago. That's Chubby Teddy's long. He lived a long life though. They really took care of that dog.
I'm sad now.
I know, Kate. No, but we could celebrate great pets.
Yeah,
he had so many years with them, and they really treated that dog right. I know because I follow him on Instagram and stuff. They really had a lot of fun with them. Aaron, Caden, what's your plans for this week?
Go, Caden.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, are you still up for helping Saturday with the MMA International?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll set it up. I'll set it up if you want to help the boys or whoever wants else to come out. All right, thank you. I appreciate that, Caden.
Yeah, no problem. Of course.
For me, I'm like I said, I'm doing a show tomorrow based on wrestling rivalries. We're talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock, the height of the Attitude Era, the two most. Yeah,
I don't know if Shidon is trolling or not. He really lost. I'm sorry for you.
They troll all the time. Like fish don't last very long. Like,
well, all right. Go ahead, Aaron.
I'm sorry, but so I was saying I'm doing a rivalries series tomorrow, starting with The Rock in Austin. I know, Chris, you're very involved in wrestling. You love wrestling, and if you want to join, Chris, you're free to join.
I probably will.
Okay, because we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about how the roles at the same time, the WrestleMania matches, that heel turn at WrestleMania 17, I think it was.
Worst heel turn ever.
Yes.
Oh, look, Chubby Teddy. Yes. Thank you, Aaron. Sorry.
And also I'll probably do a Raw review if I could manage to do a review of a 3-hour show in 10 minutes. I may not do it. I don't know. But I'm planning to do like an NXT review for Tuesday, AEW review for Wednesday, and a SmackDown review for Friday. That's why I'll be on late on the show, Max, because I have to get those reviews up right after the show ends. And then I'm planning to do a prediction show for the next pay-per-view. That's the wrestling pay-per-view that's next Sunday. And I'm going to probably do a watch-along for the pay-per-view, too. And then on my main channel, Moon Knight Episode 6, the series finale, and Doctor Strange review will go up. And then I'll do a spoiler review show. So a lot of stuff.
I'm sorry for your fish. Marquise Brownlee.
Oh my god!
If that's true.
Here's a fact of as a fish. Don't get a fish. They're the worst pet. And don't get close to a fish.
He's,
Don't get
I
close.
think I know him. I think I know who that is.
Okay.
And he's trolling.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But like,
wait, what's wrong with Marcus Brownlee? Like, he's cool, right? Like, he's a YouTuber.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
He'll make reviews and stuff.
Yeah, but he's saying it's his fish.
Yeah.
That's
Max
not
said,
good.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was like a joke about Marcus Brownlee that I wasn't privy to.
No. He said he said my fish drowned, and then we laughed, and then he said,
my fish, Mark.
and like Eric's like promoting his stuff,
Pretty
and
hard
like,
for a
am
fish
trying
to
not
drown,
laugh.
isn't it? I don't know.
Fish swim all the time. They are in the water.
All right.
Oh my gosh, y'all are really weak over this joke.
Wait, you have to all agree it's the worst pet.
Just the way Max said, "I'm sorry for your fish, Marquise Brown."
This is why,
this
is why fishes are the most weakest trash pets.
No, but like real talk though, like if you put a saltwater creature in like fresh water, they will legit like drown and die though. So like
they will.
What fun can you do with a fish? Be honest. Like what could a fish do that?
Your name is not DeMarcus Cousins.
All right.
I really think I know who that is.
I can't. Who are you? Expose yourself.
I know that's you, Touch.
Did you get eliminated by the Marcus? Did you get eliminated in the playoffs, buddy?
Ashley, what's your plans?
Oh my gosh, no way.
So Saturday.
She's dating the
night.
Woke night.
She got a date.
It's
with
woke
the
night. No, I don't have no, not me.
Oh my god.
Moon Knight is the beginning, and then we're going to talk about Doctor Strange. We're going to break it down: characters, discussion, plot, story, acting, CGI. And will this movie hold up?
Are you going to do spoilers like Thursday, or are you going to wait?
Saturday. So like I was gonna like some.
So you're a CGI expert?
I'm not a CGI expert. I can like look at CGI and be like, oh, that looks dodgy or not. Like, you know, I'm not one of those people. Like, if it looks obviously like crappy to me, then I'm gonna say something. I'm more worried about character development, acting, story, script. You know, that's what I care about.
Is this Kevin Durant trolling everybody?
I named my cat Patrick. Okay.
I think it's Katie.
Oh my god.
Katie likes to be on
it's not me. Oh my god. This is
those Kevin Durant.
Reminds me of somebody named Kid Tyson.
Oh,
well, that sounds awesome. Listen, I don't know many people that would be better than to watch Ashley stream when she breaks that down. How many times are you going to plan to see? How many times?
Well, by Saturday, hopefully I would have seen it like at least 5.
What?
That's the goal. I'm an obsessive. I mean,
you should see on Screen X.
Wow.
You should see how many. You don't understand how many ridiculous times I've seen the season finale of Loki. The season finale. I have seen the season finale of Loki more than 30 times.
Wow.
Yeah, because when I have discussions, I break it down and I need to know. And like someone's like, oh, well, this happened. Oh, that didn't happen.
Well,
I can be like,
an expert. Ashley's an expert. There you go.
I'm just a crazy person.
I'm only planning to see it once. I've
watched the Avengers movie that many times. I've watched Avengers over and over, especially.
Oh, I've seen Avengers 2012. I've seen it over 300 times.
Wow. Okay, that's.
I saw Infinity War.
Ashley, really? Are you fucking serious?
No, I'm not.
Crazy.
You understand? When WandaVision started, I wrote a 50-page paper about the history of Wanda and Vision, and then me and my old co-host, we broke it all down in like a series, and like before that was the pregame before the show.
You are going to be.
That's how obsessive I used to be. I'm not that bad anymore, but I'm trying to get
amazing.
back to that.
You are going to be amazing for the idea I pitched you, though. Like, you're going to be incredible. Like, you might be the best person I ever
Thanks,
like
Degrassi.
asked to do that.
Or Angelo
Or
Mangelo.
Angelo Limangelo.
I'm trying to be an MCU. I want to be an MCU historian one day.
Well, I want to tier list every Marvel movie.
You know Ashley's the real deal. Did you see what
she's
she
the
did
real
in
deal.
Show and
That's why
Tell?
she's that's why she's the first one I went
like
to.
I haven't had anyone like show stop like that on Show and Tell since Tommy Tallarico brought out his stuff. She's like, oh
yeah,
really?
the Black Widow stuff.
Let
that
me
was
show
dope.
you the Black Widow with Scarlett Johansson and Stan Lee.
Yeah,
signing.
that was like pause.
Yes.
Hi, Aubrey.
Yes.
You had no respect for your fish.
Oh, Broden, be nice in there. Be nice. Oh, no. Be nice at Broden. Okay, time to end the show.
Your fish is trash.
I want
It is
everyone to
literally the
have
worst
a
pet
nice
you can
night.
have.
I am getting sleepy as well. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you all have a great week. And I'll be back. If I can, I'll do a member stream Sunday if I'm back in time. If not, well, I am going to stream this week still before I go. But,
He said I'm DeMarcus' cousin the third.
A moment of silence, everybody. A
Mad
moment of
respect
silence,
to your
everybody,
fish.
for Gideon's dumbass fish.
Oh, be nice to the fish.
Aubrey's a,
I knew what DeMarcus
a
Cousins
spoken words poet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have a discussion with him soon, hopefully.
Okay,
Long time
Broden,
sub
be nice.
man.
Broden, be nice, or I'm not going to invite you to the next karaoke stream. Have a great night, everyone. See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.